Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is time for us to dive in to a little bit more of good old Warframe. Hello, welcome back once again. Oh, I've just broken my setup. Give me a second here. Wow, that was an impressive start. There we are. Everything just decided to break for a moment there, except for just one screen. I think I misclicked, but it's all good now. It's all good. Hello there, Beardface. Hello there, Frosted Pancake. Hello, Zomtronic. Hello, Rainova. How are you all doing today? Rainova saying, we're asking, next week is the AMA stream, right? Right indeed, next week is the AMA stream. So, in case anyone watching is unaware, on Sunday the 2nd of January, that is today next week, I will be doing an Ask Me Anything stream. I know that you guys can ask questions throughout streams just anytime generally. What's special about that one is that you can get your questions in ahead of time over on the Discord in the Ask Me Anything questions thread. And the big reason for doing that is to make sure I can give you more prepared, more detailed answers. Because, questions you ask here, I'm going to respond to them as best I can if I catch them. Over there, not only will I definitely catch the answer, but if it's something a little bit more involved, and there are some rather involved questions over there, I can give you a little bit more than me just kind of yapping for a little bit and then swanning off to Warframe again. The other aspect of that is, of course, it's about the questions first and Warframe second, whereas here Warframe kind of takes, a little bit more of a precedence because we're kind of streaming Warframe first and foremost. So, it's got different priorities and more preparation for your questions, guys. So if you've been holding back a question, then you really should be putting it into there within the next week. That stream is also going to be a Harrow Prime Access giveaway as well, so you definitely do not want to be missing that one. Frostpack is saying, what date is Christmas? There is only one correct answer. He says it's the 24th. I'm sorry, Frosted, there is no one correct answer. Christmas is celebrated at different times around the world. So I'm saying, played Hades for the first time. Love it so far. I ever played it. I have never played Hades. No idea what it even is. Sorry. Aside from it being a game, I can infer that much from what you've said. That aside, guys, today in the UK, and it seems it is apparently a UK specific thing, did not know that, but there we go. In the UK, it is Boxing Day. This is a traditional day that always follows after Christmas Day. That tradition is rather unknown. Even to the people who live here, we're like, hey, it's Boxing Day, what does that mean? I don't know, something not to do with boxing. Kind of how it goes. That's pretty much the conversation that is had by most people in the UK about Boxing Day. But today, being Boxing Day, I've decided I'm going to be, misunderstanding that and therefore bring things like a boxing frame or, sparring melee weapon. That's the way we're going to handle this. So, yeah. That's Boxing Day. I'm going to misinterpret it as literal Boxing Day, even though it's not that, but whatever. Why not? It gives us a theme, so let's roll with it. So I'm saying, although the timing was unintentional, Caliban finished Christmas Day. Well, there we are. It's a nice Christmas present to yourself, isn't it? Perfect. So, to get us started on the stream, of course, we have got an exterminate mission, we have got a sabotage, and we've got an assassination, which makes up all of today's sortie. It says shotgun only on that last one, and it's against the Lephantis. You know what? I feel like I might not be able to punch Lephantis into the ground. That might be a challenge too high, even for someone of my varied arsenal and capabilities. I think I might actually have to just go with a shotgun on that one. Does this mean I'm thinking inside or outside the box? It means, Red Panda, I'm thinking about the box. I'm pondering that box. Martin Osper, say hello man, love your vids, first time in stream. Well, welcome Martin, you called us right at the start of the stream as well. Glad you enjoyed the videos though, my dude. Thank you very much. And welcome. Zom is looking for an invite. Absolutely, come on in Zom. Come on in. We've got a couple of spaces available there as well, guys, so if you do want to join for the sortie, just send a message over to the Kengineering Game. Or you do that, of course, for anyone who's never sent a message to someone before, you go /W, the name of the person you're sending a message over to, and then, hi, I would like to join. Like, all the exclamation marks are absolutely necessary. It's part of the spell. There we are. Obviously, I can't whisper to myself, but that's how you'll do it. That boy too, say hello. Hello there, that boy. And good evening to you as well there, and Lynn. Martin wants to join in. Absolutely, come on in, Martin. Come on in. So that first mission again, let me just quickly refresh on that one, make sure I've got the suitable everything. Exterminate with augmented enemy armor. Oh, it should be fine. It's only a little bit of armor. What could possibly go wrong? Yes, you're right, Frosty. I did post that up onto the Discord, yeah. So pretty much, workplaces would give out gifts to the working staff who've been working over Christmas. It started very originally back in your wealthier houses with their servants and house staff, housekeepers alike. So those are the ones who would be given gifts. They'll be given boxes, Christmas boxes, to show appreciation. Small little things given out to them for what they did over Christmas. This is then extended to various other parts around the UK, various other ways of demonstrating the thing. Pretty much universally, the idea is giving of gifts to those who are less fortunate. Since then, it has mostly just kind of petered out from there and is now just, for a lot of people, known as Boxing Day. Doesn't have a meaning, it's just known as that. And it's also a day off work. Well, not for me. I don't care for that, it's fine. As I'm saying, I get where the buff talk's coming from with Caliban, but honestly, as he is now, he's certainly plenty fun. Yeah, I can see that Caliban has got some areas he could be buffed, could be made better, but at the same time, it's not like he's Eurali, you know? He didn't arrive and everyone would look at him and go, what the fuck is that? Okay, let me try to know what the fuck is that. You know, Caliban can actually get some stuff done. His biggest issue, seriously biggest issue, is his tank is paper thin, quite frankly. His tank is very difficult to work with. And as for his crowd control is kind of middle of the ground. It could be better than it is. I would like to see a higher duration on his crowd control abilities and some way that he could tank a little bit more than he currently has. Not quite sure how they'd go about that, but he could do with a bit more. Oh, fair enough, that boy, yeah. I mean, I think I caught a glimpse of your armor strip vault, which was to put on Seeking Shuriken. And you know, yeah, you can do that. That's a thing. Alright, let's punch our way through this. Let's punch our way through this entire arena. I just skipped a couple of them because why not? I'll go kill this one instead. It's already dead by my sentinel. I'll just, you know, punch them with an actual punching weapon now. Or I can end up behind a, what do you call it? Envoy. That'll do it. That'll do it. Trying to get some distance from El Explodorino back there. A little bit of AoE punching because, you know, Atlas can do that. Oh, that's a Juggernaut. Oh, hello, mate. Excuse me whilst I just punch your face. There we go, there's no longer a Juggernaut. Atlas crowd control is pretty good with Ensnare. Yep. That's basically the reason Ensnare is on him. Is then he groups up everything and punches it. That's the entire reason I've added him on. Of course, that's a little bit harder to do when the enemies all explode around me because Envoy. So I might just shoot normally. Enemy hiding over there somewhere. Yeah. Still one more I missed. Still a few more spawning over here, which is not telling me which way I need to be going. There we go. Alright. Hello, Adi Malak. How you doing today? Oh, I know how to aim. It's fine. There we are. Now we can just leave. Do I have any tips for the Ribbon Challenge? Synthesize a Simris target without taking damage, using traps or abilities while having a hobbled Dragon Key equipped. Yes. Grab yourself Navara with preparation equipped and enough modding that she can just stay invisible indefinitely. Cast her Prowl ability as soon as the mission starts, before Simris starts speaking. If you do that, it doesn't count as using an ability. And then just make sure you don't drop your invisibility the entire time. That will do it. That will do it for you, honestly. You can still cast an ability, so long as it's before Simris has anything to say about the mission. Now, from Beard, we got a request of Baruch, the ultimate distant boxing fella. Alright, we'll be having Baruch for our next mission. Let's do it. And that is a sabotage. Oh, that's fine. Energy reduction, slightly less fine. Slightly less fine. Can somebody help me level up my Leisure Prime? Says Parallax. I mean, Parallax, if you want to join into the mission here for the sortie, you're more than welcome to do so. I wasn't intending to do any leveling specifically for anyone, but if you want to come along, so long as you're Leisure, well, if you're MR 30, you'll be able to join the sortie. Otherwise, if you're leveling him, you won't be able to join the sortie. There's actually that. So, let's grab a look at the request of Beardface here. I think I have a standard build on him, which should just work out of the tin. Yeah, that'll do, that'll do. You MR5? Alright then, not on the sortie, not on the sortie, that's fine. Gonna switch this up, want the envoy around. Why not? Have I got the Caliban practice card yet? I haven't gone and got it, no. I know where it is, I just didn't go get it. Can you still join? No. If you're MR5 and you're leveling up your Nezha, that means your Nezha is below level 30, which means it won't be able to join a sortie. So straight up no. Straight up no. However, once we've done the sortie, then you are welcome to join in. Because I'm feeling like doing a little bit of relic cracking today, guys. A little bit of relic cracking. Snowman saying, hi Engineer, didn't know you have a Twitch channel. YouTube videos help me a lot, thank you. Oh, dude, I'm glad they helped you out. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, as you can see, there is indeed a Twitch channel here. I stream every Wednesday and Sunday for Warframe and every Friday for not Warframe. There is actually currently a vote going out because usually we'd do Among Us on Fridays, but the Among Us crew aren't available for the next Friday. Believe it or not, New Year's Eve is actually a day where most people who have social lives go out and be social. I kind of don't do that because there's a pandemic on. But loads of people are otherwise going out. So you know what? That's cool. I'm going to be streaming something else. And you guys get to vote on it. If you're a subscriber to the channel, and that is a subscriber to the Twitch channel, or if you're a supporter on Patreon, then you can, by all means, go ahead and vote in the Supporter Tea Lounge on Discord. There's 6 games to pick from, and you guys get to pick what's streamed on Friday next week. Or this week, even. Yeah, it's this week coming. Oh, I'm being knocked over slowly but surely. And I've lost all of my restraint, so I cannot use Baruch's stuff so much. This is why I don't like Baruch. It's like I don't want to spend time trying to micromanage his melee ability. If I want to use a melee ability, let me use it. I never enjoy that. If there's not enough enemies around because they've all been blown up already to keep his stuff up, it just shuts off. You're like, oh, okay. No more punchies. That's cool. Never been a fan of that playstyle. I get it. He's powerful. I just don't like it. Do I have Titanfall 2? No, I do not have Titanfall 2. I do not. In fact, I've never played anything of the Titanfall series. Oops, I looked to chat and missed a turning. My bad. Yep, there would have been a perfect opportunity for me to shoot some enemies, and just as I would have had the opportunity to punch them, my form ran out again. I don't like it. Baruch is plenty powerful, and I just don't like the way he acts. I just don't like it. But more than anything, I don't like it when you get Baruch mains and YouTube comments who are like, Baruch! Like, no, shut up. Not everything is about Baruch. Alrighty then. So that is the Baruch, and we'll just put him kindly to the side again. Do people like to play style different frames? Absolutely. And I don't like that. Martinos shouting shotgun time. Yes. Yes, it is a shotgun only. We're aware. But thank you for shouting it straight away. Let's go grab a suitable frame. Seeing as we're using a shotgun, I'm thinking Lavos. Yeah, you know, yeah. Lavos, Cedo. It's a match made in heaven, guys. I feel like this is the way forwards. Except it's against the... oh, what's going wrong here? What looks wrong? I know there's a mod missing, but... What mod was supposed to be there? That's confusing. Alright, well... if I do that for now, that should give me corrosive heat, and I'll just call it a day on that. Oh, automatic picking Excalibur for after this. Alright. He's not much of a boxer, more of a swordsman, but sure. We'll use Excalibur for the next mission after this one, when we get into the relic cracking. And just to let you know, guys, as well, if you do want to be joining in on these missions as we go through, you're always welcome to do so. Whether you're a subscriber or not, you are welcome to join on in, so long as you meet the requirements for the mission. So, if you do want to be part of whatever's going on, and that's going to be a lot of relic cracking and relic farming later today, just send a message to me in-game. That is the Kenchineering game. I'll bring you on in. If there's a space, of course. Let's head on over. And we arrive at the location for where this big nasty should be popping out in just a moment. Right. Show your ugly face. Where are you, Lephantis? Alright, there we go. Really? Really? I thought this was a sortie. Alright. Yep, nope, okay. We got some pretty epic buffs going around at the moment because this one's getting melted. This one's getting absolutely melted. Did I know that Testa Nervos and Breach Surge with Shotwork synergize oddly well? I hadn't tried out that combination, so I can't say I know anything about it, no. We are shredding this poor Lephantis. Absolutely shredding them. I'm just going to melt all those infested over there for a bit as well. Stay close to Martin for the buffs. Alright. Now we just take out Big Nasty of all three heads at once, which is really not a problem. That is one head down. Yep. Come on, open up. There we go. I noticed that we've got Total Eclipse down here giving us a shadow buff, not the light buff. But we're currently getting tank rather than damage. That explains why we haven't one-shot this thing. Come on. There it is. Easy. Let's leave. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Have I? Yeah, I've gone the wrong way. Balls. There we are. Easy. Easy peasy peasy. What's my favourite Tenet weapon? The Tenet Envoy. Easy pick. Tenet Envoy. Remember having this sniper, boss of sniper only? Oh yeah, that'll do it to you. That'll do it. I have links are allowed. I have proved on a vid from the vid. What? Sorry? Alright, Lucifer Samuel, you need to test the bank. I could show you a video of it in action. I won't be bringing up a video right now, Lucifer, so I'll take a pass on that one. And he posted a link anyway. Well, I'm just going to let you understand that one. I would join. Yeah, I'll bring you in a moment. But yeah, just saying if links are allowed and then not getting a response and posting it anyway, that's not how it works. Don't do that. You're going to get caught by the bot. And you've been to this channel enough times that I know you know that. That's how it works. Come on. Red Panda with bad joke. Lavis's favourite winter sport? Ice skating. Oh, goodness. It's rollerblading. I mean, I know it's not a winter sport, but he loves rollerblading. Come on. Terrible joke. Alright. Hey, I'd like to buy this up. forgot to turn myself offline on all these things. Alright, I'm going to have to take a brief step away because that's actually a lot of platinum, so I want that. I want that. Give me a moment here, guys. Zom, Martin, I'll bring you back in just a bizzle. We'll take a short break to sell this one because I've been waiting to sell it for a while. Let's just get that done real quickly. Perfect bloody timing, isn't it? I've been on the game for hours today. Just kind of idly sat there whilst I've been working on the next video. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Zero. Can you wait one moment, bro, please? What do you mean, can you wait? Hi, I would like to buy this ribbon. Sure, let's do that. Oh, wait, no, wait. Don't message me if you're not ready. What is this? I'm sorry, what is this? Who does this? Do any of you here do this? Do you reach out to someone like, hey, I want to buy this thing, but I'm not ready right now? Do any of you actually do this? Can you tell me the stats? Is the mod... It's maxed or never mind? What? Can you tell me the stats? Is the mod it's maxed? Okay, let's translate this from speed typing I'm messaging when I'm actually busy to what he actually is asking. Can you tell me the stats which I've already put on the website, and is the mod that's maxed that says it's not maxed on the website maxed? Come on, honestly. Honestly now. I swear, some people. Look at that. Look at this. I've not exactly hidden these stats. Crit chance, multi-shot, minus stage duration. Those are up on the website there for a pretty obvious reason. So this guy knows to spend the money on it. Right there. Hey, there we are. Thanks. And let's get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Alright. Let's rebuild the squad. Zom, Martin, and Lucifer. Come on through. Let's get back to the boxing bros. Let's go back to Atlas. Oh wait, no, it's Excalibur. Excalibur now. Now there's a problem with choosing Excalibur here, Adam Alec. There's a problem with that because if you choose a frame like that, I can't upgrade them. I can't upgrade them, which means that unfortunately this Excalibur is still stuck with the lack of potato that I refuse to give him. So, yeah. That's how much I enjoy Excalibur. That's how much I enjoy using this frame normally. He's still not got a potato. He is the only frame in my entire arsenal that does not have a potato, I'd say. He's just going to have to deal with that, isn't he? He's just going to have to do all that. Seeing as we're doing that, let's bring the Amprex. I haven't used the Amprex in a hot minute. Wonderful. It's got Amprex, Gerudo, and just going to passively level Nel Prime along the way. True, yeah, I can get some finishers with him. That's absolutely true there, Rainiver. Absolutely can do that. Alrighty, now, relic time. Let's figure out, first of all, what relics I have got available to me, because the thing I have not yet farmed out, the new stuff, is the Scudge. I still need to get some relics. That's a problem. Alright then. So we've got the C9 and the N18, which give a common and uncommon bar. Oh dear. That's the wrong way around to have relics already. Let's see, we've got a Capture Lith one there that is about to close. Hell, let's take that. Let's take that. Scourge, C9. Worth upgrading. I've not got many traces, so I'm just going to equip this one straight up. There we are, guys. We'll be bringing Excalibur here straight into the first one. Let's compare Excalibur fashion. Let's not. It's Excalibur. Let's not. I see far too much of this guy in all of the advertising for this game. Let's not. He's boring. Like, out of the starter frames, he is the most starter of them all. He really is. Oh, come on, don't lag. There we go. Alright. Fingers crossed we can have some of the luck that we had the other day. Managed to get Harrow. Harrow Prime in 4 relics. All 4 pieces and 4 relics. Let's see if I can get a fraction of that luck today. Oh, let's be Punch in. Punch. Oh, don't get stuck on a rock. That's embarrassing. Someone's got a big gun. Akatsuki-no! Hello there, say hi Engineer, I like your content. Thanks my dude. Welcome to the Twitch stream as well. How do you skip the cutscene? It never lets me. Which cutscene are you talking about there, Zom? Which cutscene are you talking about? Like, if you mean just a loading cutscene, it's space. I'm pretty sure you don't mean that one, because I know you've been playing the game a while. There we go, got all the reacting, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. The drop from vent 1. Drop from vent, that's the starting. Again, you just press space. If it's not allowing you to skip, if it's not allowing you to skip, then it means that the host has skipped before you've loaded into the mission. And so there's nothing you can then do at that point. You're stuck. You have to experience the cutscene. It's a bug. It's a bug which has been in for a while. Yeah, if you load in whilst the cutscene hasn't been skipped, but then it is skipped before you've fully loaded in, your computer never gets the information that the cutscene's been skipped. But you don't also have the ability to skip it because you're trying to skip a cutscene which the host says doesn't exist. So it just locks. You just have to wait it out. It's a bug! It's a bug. Channel's very objective in nature, you're all for that? Nice. Definitely in the right place for that. You know what? Yeah, this... Wow, quadruple bronze. I'll take the measure piece. I know I haven't got Fang, but, you know... I actually have got Fang Prime, I just haven't got that piece. I'll just take that. That's terrible. That's a big yikes right there. And a relic I need to farm then. So Cross saying, hey everyone, made it to a stream that I feel confident in trying to have a consistent stream watching schedule. Oh, fair do. Fair do. I mean, you don't need a schedule as it were to watch streams. If you guys aren't available for a stream, that's fair enough, you know? Life comes first. But if you have the opportunity to drop in the stream, then I'll say all the time. Lucifer picking the next frame, which is the edgier Excalibur, Mr. Umbra. Alright, let's bring out Umbra. I haven't looked at Umbra in a hot minute because everyone picks a normal Excalibur, so yeah, let's have a look. What are the mods on this one? Alright, okay, not a bad start. Full Umbral set, obviously. Vigilante Pursuit, okay, it is a bad start. I've got 3 excellent mods here. This is this is how much I like Excalibur. This is how much I like Excalibur. Let's try and make this a little bit better. Let's try and make this substantially better. Do we really need Prime Sure-Footed? I'm thinking no. Let's not have that. We'll have Rolling Guard. We don't need Vigilante Pursuit. Let's do some work on this here. Let's get some range up in this. Energy, it's 225 enough to keep around. Radial Howl's only 50. Yeah, that should be fine. So you know what? I'm actually going to grab a bit more range. Because I'm basically focusing on Radial Howl, giving that one as much range as possible. And then for this, we could bring down the drain somewhat. Let's go just for a basic streamline. I'll do the ticket there. I'm going to keep the Firewalker on because why not? Extra bullet jumps with the Arcane Consequence. And for this, let's go Energize for all the energy. There we go, that'll do. That'll do. That will do. Okie dokie then guys, let's go pop our next one. I'm going to leave that on that just in case one accidentally drops out. So we've got the Neo ones. Got Sabotage, Rescue, Defense. Let's do the Rescue. I think I clicked the Rescue. And this one is a common drop, so we should be good to go with the N18. Fair do, Solar Cross. Fair do. You got 6 Excalibur builds? I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. As noted, I have exactly 0 Excalibur builds. So fair. Let's get cracking on this. little bit of load lag. It's fine. It's fine. So how's everyone's Christmas been? Hopefully you've all had a good one. Got the presents you're looking forward to. And hopefully not too sufferable at the time with family. I know that for some it can be a bit of an ordeal at times, so hopefully it's not been an ordeal for yourselves. I even say, what? I got a circuitry soldering kit to repair some of my older Game Boy games. Oh, nice. Ah, fair do, fair do. I don't actually remember how far these waves go. I mean, they go away. Just how far of a way did they go? Losing control there. There we are. We're all good. All good. They go 40 meters? Okay. Did not feel like it there. Not gonna lie. Did not feel like it. Martin is currently on 1 reactant. Martin, you might want to be working on that one, my dude. Oops. Missed the jump. And the fall. And someone else has got it. Whatever. Which way is the exit, please, game? This way. Cool. You can outrun them, and you lose a meter for every enemy you hit. Oh, you lose distance because it hits enemies. That sounds a bit harsh. Definitely not the kind of thing that it needs a nerf on. Okay. That's what the game wanted me to do. Press down, bought a box of Coke for himself. Oh, I mean, don't drink it all at once, you know, that's going to be a lot of sugar. Snowman got the core as the last piece for Christmas. Oh, that is a nice thing to pick up, yeah. That is definitely a nice thing to pick up. I am firing energy waves through Nova's portal. For some reason, I didn't think about that as a thing. I don't really see a use for it, but it's a thing. I'm hoping that Martin can actually pick up a decent amount of reactant, which he should find plenty of near the exit here, given there's a load of corrupted here. So if he comes towards extraction, he should be good. Yep, there we go. He's got it all. He's good. And Scourge Prime Blade. Nice. There we are. 1 Scourge Beast down. We're on the way. We are on the way. Oh, hey, look, another Umbra user. This was an Umbra request, Tiny Game Box. This was an Umbra request by Lucifer Sataniel. After this, we're going on to requests from Depressed Down for Hydroid. Yeah, some frames definitely do have some good synergy between them. Not necessarily very useful synergy, but good synergy in the way that the two abilities have come together in an altogether unexpected way, enhancing them in one way or another. Nope, oven cake saying inv. Just inv. But on that note there, let's see. Oven cake, Zom. Who came in first? I think we had Zom at the start, Martin joined, and then Lucifer, yeah. So, Zom, unfortunately on that note there, you have been in with us for a few missions. We're going to cycle things around, so let's let Oven Cake have a moment, and Zom, if you could pop on out, please. We'll give everyone their time. Whilst I get Hydroid together. Invigorated Hydroid? I don't know if I have any invigoration for him, but we can check. Thank you, Zom. Alright, Oven Cake, in you come, my dude. In you come. This first got to say, I'm going to pass on that for now. Thank you. No, sorry. No Hydroid here available. No Hydroid here available. Sorry, Red Panda. Nope, still not going to, Lucifer. Cool. Alright, let's see. This is an old build. You know how I know this is an old build? This is not a fully ranked up redirection. And it's got Prime Vigor on here, of all things. Good God. Okay, right. Let's do some work with this, shall we? Not sure why I put a bajillion shields onto this one, so let's just get rid of those straight away. Thank you very much. Let's see. Give him plenty of health. Go with the adaptation, and... I could go Curative Undertow, but do I really want to? If I need healing, it's there as an option, I suppose. It's not the best pick, but whatever. It's Hydroid. No one really cares for him because he's actually a little bit... Seeing 3 plus chat tabs triggers you? Well, that must be a sucky life. Yikes. Do I notice a helmet bug? Every time I go in there, and then I ignore it immediately because it doesn't do to dwell on it. Hours I was available for people to buy these ribbons. Why are they all buying them now when I'm streaming, guys? Why now? Oh my god. Well, whatever. Martin, Lucifer, Oven Cake, I'll be with you in a moment. I'll be with you in a moment. Let's sort this out. God damn it. They can buy it any other time of the week. Why now? Maybe they're watching the stream and want some potlight. I presume you mean spotlight, but I'm going to enjoy that misspelling right there. We're going to go burn up some marijuana for them, put it in a lamp. That's exactly how this works. Maybe they're just messaging offline people and hoping. It could be that. Starlet, it could be that. Because I have priced these ribbons at what I would say are reasonable prices. And are they going to join? Oh. Are you... Hello? That's an oven cake. There is... Oh, ow. Let's remind them. Sure. Sent. If they say, nah, bro, I'm going to be a minute, I'm just going to walk away. I'm not waiting for 25 platinum. If they say they're going to have to wait a moment, or I'm going to have to wait, I'm just walking away from that one. We're going to give him 30 seconds. 30 seconds and I'm officially tired of waiting. Oh, there we go. Okay, he's actually figured out where the accept invite button is. It's all good, guys. I am not at all even slightly salty about people somehow just being slow on trades they initiate. If I message someone and they're a bit slow to respond, that's fine. That's fine. If they say they're in a mission, it's going to be 2 minutes, that's fine. They message me and then just piss off to go have a natter with a mum. Like, bruh. Bruh. Alright, what one did he actually want? Euphona. Okay. Euphona. Oh, I just remembered. I need to be removing these from the website as well, because otherwise I'm going to have more people trying to buy them. There we go. Yep, he is happy. It is, in fact, the ribbon that I advertised. We're all good. Thanks. Close tab. Just instant. So yeah, give me 1 second there. I'm just going to update both River Market and Warframe.market to say, yo, these are no longer available to purchase. GDFO. Reclose tab. So I have sold the Tsar and the Euphona. We are Tsar sold. Confirm. Euphona sold. Confirm. And on the other website, effort, Euphona, and Tsar. All right, cool. Cool. Right, there we are. Hey Ken, does there have a Discord? Yes. I'm not sure if a word or two got missed there, but I'm pretty sure the word "the" also has a Discord. Does the clan have a Discord? Yes. Oven Cake, if you send a message over to Tomatozaki, I'm pretty sure I saw him here in room. Yeah. Wait. Mastery rank 0? 23 trades left? How broken is this game? Oven Cake, Message Tom Tazaki. He's clan leader. He'll handle that for you. I have no idea what's happened there. That is clearly a bug, but he'll handle that for you. Warbug is a frame-free game. Hey. Normally we time out bad jokes, but that's funny. That's funny. Oh dear. Warframe in a nutshell right there. He's Legendary 1 rank. Legendary 1. 23 trades left, so he's obviously been doing a bit. And the game's like, yeah, that seems like an MR0 to me. I mean, he acts like one at times, doesn't he? Alright. Ollie all. Let's get back to this, shall we? Let's get back to this. You've been saying that for years whenever something goes wrong? There. I normally just go bug frame, you know? Just bug frame. He's beyond Legendary 1. He's ascending in Legendary 0. Gotta be careful. If he gets to Legendary -1, he's going to accidentally unlock the Old War. We'll never see him again. Alright, so we've done the Void Fishers so far as we can at the moment. We need to go farm some more of those relics. And for Lith relics, one of the ways we can get them is to speedrun through Teshub, or Hepit. Yeah, Hepit's the faster one. The other way we can do it is we can actually do a little bit of Mars. So we're going to do that one, because it's different. And I like a little bit of different. You love these streams, Sodocross? I'm glad you do. Glad you do, my dude. You just curse out Steve when it bugs out? Oh, come on. You can't be that harsh on Steve. Just because 99% of the bugs are related to him doesn't mean all of them are. That's a joke, by the way, of course. It's fine, Steve. We're on good terms. We're on good terms, Steve. Anyway, let's go do this. Hydroid on a disruption mission. What could possibly go wrong? Didn't go my lazy build for disruption. Okay. What are my thoughts about the post-quest scenario? I mean, it's a bit vague. Post-quest scenario, do you mean like in lore or in what we have access to gameplay-wise? Because like gameplay-wise, honestly, a little bit disappointed. Looking forward to, you know, more happening. Lore-wise, well, we'll just have to see. There's a lot there. There's a heck of a lot there. It's Christmas, so we can't annoy the devs, but they do need to add a good aftermath later. Yeah, I get they've had a lot going on. This was a cinematic quest update more than anything. I would have liked something more to have been added post-quest. If nothing else, my one actual disappointment, my one bit where I say, no, genuinely, come on, this should have been there on update. And that is how the new bounties that have come out. There are points where you can hack things. Specifically, you can hack the Nama drone as part of doing the bounty. And that hack uses the same old Grenier hacking interface. Not the new one that was introduced with the quest. Oh, we forgot that one. It's like, come on, don't tease me with a whole new hacking system and then not even implement it in the 2 bounties you've added to the game. That's just rude. That's just rude. But otherwise, it's fine. 99% of the update has been the absolutely humongous 6-hour cinematic quest. And that 6 hours wasn't exactly, you know, 5 hours of grinding 1 hour content. No, that was a full 6-hour quest. Okay, for some people it wasn't 6 hours. I was chatting on stream, but point stands. There was a lot to go through there. So, on that scale, honestly, I'm perfectly fine with the size of the update. I'm definitely looking forward to there being more consequences of the update, both in general consequences and in and in missions adapting around it. Things like even voice lines of relevant NPCs, you know? Deprestan getting a little bit salty for no good reason there, not gonna lie. Oh, that is a shadow manning a rampart. Huh. I would see how effective he was, but my sentinel just kind of did it for him. Oh, he's actually effective. Ooh. We got a garden? True, yes, Simran, you're very right. We did get a garden. I don't use it for loading purposes because it's got an extra transitional stage I don't want to go through. But we did, indeed. C9? Hang about. Lift C9, that's the one we need. Dip. That's the one we need. Easy, 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 easy. Oh, what's the name of that internet rule? What is it? Press down. Where if you act too much like an idiot out of irony, people will just think you are being an idiot. Yeah, you kind of dipped a little bit too far into that one there, my dude. Ironic idiocy isn't a good look, especially if you forget the /s. Decorating the drifter camp looks like it might be interesting. Could be. I actually haven't given it a shot because I've been too busy focusing on all the other bits and pieces we got going on. Actually, I haven't given it a shot. Alright, we've got a defense or a defense. Damn. With variety like this, you know, I can do anything. Oh, goodbye, Lucifer. Alright, guys, we got a spot open. We got a spot open if you want to be jumping into either of these lift defense fissures. Alright, fair enough, Lucifer. Fair enough. Maybe we can try the defense. You see, Evo, I was thinking about the defense, but then there was the defense mission. I was like, oh, hang on. You know? Because, like, on the one hand, defense, but on the other hand, defense. You know? Defense is the best mission. Whoa, I wouldn't go that far. Like, I know that defense is that going for it, but then you've got to remember the defense mission, you know? Like, defense versus defense, it's not that clear cut, you know? Zom is picking up a mission here. Saw a speed run that managed to do it in about 2 minutes 30 seconds. Let's see your best time on the Roper low list. Ew. Zom, I'm gonna do this Void mission first, and then we can see about the Roper low list. And this is PC, not PS5 there, Pinball. Didn't I put that in the stream title? I normally put it in, it's in the stream title. Pinball, come on. It's in the stream title. It's in the stream title. Alright, so let's grab a frame that is not Hydroid for a moment. Oh, hello. Where's he hiding at? There he is. Hello. Little gremlin. I heard ya. Moment there, I thought I got raided. You gonna vanish? There it is. No offense, but why not defense? Well, you see, because on the defense mission you've got the defense, whereas on the other defense mission you've got the defense. You know, defense versus defense, it's a tough top-up. It's a tough tie-up. If I pay the channel points for Lunario, will I do it? No. No, I'm okay. In fact, I'll just take your channel points and drop them in the bin. No, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Alright, to this, I'm going to bring Mirage. And specifically, I'm going to bring her with Explosive the Geodomain. Perfect, there we go. Let's do this. I know it's Boxing Day and all, but, you know, I just kind of want to detonate that mission. I might over-detonate it, being a Void Fisher. Oh, that is public, so we actually pick up a fourth person. But, you know, is fine. Just stay on defense, then. Hey, simmering. Almost worthy of a timeout there. Almost worthy of a timeout there. You know, if you want to get a bad joke in without being timed out, you know, there's a specific thing for that one. Very, very close to a timeout right there. Watching really, really good Nova's speedruns blows your mind. I mean, yeah, some people just kind of know their Nova in and out. Like, they're on another world. I mean, that was gold. Four-face, is it though? Silver, maybe. Bronze, probably. Fegsref saying the message. Oh, Fegsref, I think you're a little bit slow on that one there. Sorry, we're into the mission.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until we
Was it a request? Yeah, it was. Sorry, Fegsref. Next one. Next one. Checking what C9 has. C9 has the Scourge piece. That's what we're needing. Scourge. Alright, so with this Mirage build, we do need things to just kind of start dying first. Get some kills going, get the area littered with loot. That's the idea to get started here. Gotta be careful I don't land on those can hurt. Alright, that should be fine. Let's do this. Running intact for silver, I don't have the void traces to do better than silver right now. Simply don't have the void traces. I'm going to save them up for the golds. They're going to need it far more than the silver. Oh, far more. Alright, 2 reactants so far. We're doing well. There's now plenty of debris around the map. So I should be able to detonate it. We do that. Yep, there we are. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Just spawn explosions. There we go. Oh, that's a beautiful sight. It might make things a problem for reactant, and if it does, I will slow down. But it's good. What ability is that? So this is Mirage's second ability, Legerdemain, with the augment on it, Explosive Legerdemain. Yeah, that was actually really bad on the reactant. I'm going to calm down. I've gone over this build in more detail. If you have a look at the Mirage build guide I've got on the YouTube channel, that one shows you how you can make this build work for you. And it works even in low-level Sanctuary Onslaught. You can get pretty mad with it. Alright, because we're a bit low on the reactant, I'm not going to plant any more bombs just yet. You can see the existing ones still kind of causing a few issues here or there. By issues, I mean killing the enemies. I'm going to let things build up a bit. Because we are really shy on the reactant now. Oh, yikes. I've definitely overcooked this. I have definitely overcooked this. I'm still killing them. I haven't cast an ability in 2 rounds and I'm still killing some. Eek. Love the Banshee build I showed for fishers. Nice. Was it fishers I showed that for, or was it for ribbon opening? Pretty sure I showed one for ribbon opening. But if it's working for fishers, awesome. Zon saying, fun fact, the world record on speedrun for solo triathlons is still 50% faster than the ambulance fight. I mean, yeah, it's the ambulance, it's time gated. I'm seriously just not going to do any abilities or make any attacks. The only damage I'm going to do right now is from my Sentinel and from the bombs I already placed. Because we are really struggling for this reactant right now. Like, really struggling. I mean, we're up to 8, so it's not that bad, but, you know, if I cast my 2 now, I might actually wipe out wave 5 too quick. You hadn't followed yet, Samuel? Samuel, come on! What's that about? If you spend 5 minutes in a Twitch stream and the person isn't obnoxious, oh, come on, you should be following, because, let's face it, half of Twitch streams out there. Yikes. Banshee, name you haven't heard in years? Well, mate, it seems like you've not been killing the Sisters of Parvos then. She's been a big name in that. She's been a very big name in that. I'm going to set off the bombs now, because we should be able to get the last reactant. Yep, there it is. So those bombs should clean through these enemies pretty quickly. Except for the ones which decided to be immortal when they set off the traps. No, those are cheating. There we go, we're all good. Got there in the end. Yeah, Banshee has really 2 uses for me. That is, first of all, in Sister and Lich killing. And secondly, in doing a very specific ribbon challenge. Because I've got a build that just kind of works every single time. Gloom Banshee is the way. I'm not a fan of Gloom. I'm really not. I'm also not a fan of getting this. What? I need former blueprints. You guys have the Titania. I need the former blueprint. Yikes. That's a bit... That's a bit oof. Bit oof right there. Alright, we'll dip. Banshee also trivializes 1 mastery test. Only 1? MR9 and 19 she's good for. The 9-1 because you can also use a gunblade there without alerting the enemies. So both 9 and 19 she trivializes. Okay, well, unfortunately, we didn't get the part we need, so I need to go get that relic again. We had Lucifer drop out, so Fegstref coming in. Does Mirage's first ability help with Explosive Legerdemain? No. With normal Legerdemain, the synergy there, if I go into abilities real quickly, I think the tip says it here. Does it say it? It doesn't say it. Okay, well. Oh yeah, it says it there. Conjure multiple smaller jewels with the help of Hall of Mirrors. So, Hall of Mirrors, the clones, the Mirages of Mirage, they will pop down their own little gems, but that's all they do. They don't actually buff up the rest of this ability in any other way. They just spawn more from the initial cast. So, no, really no. The synergy there is limited at best. I'll leave the dojo to go back to the orbiter. Can I reinvite? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Oven Cake. Yeah. There we go. Reinvite sent. I should be able to pick that up in just a moment. Now, unfortunately, I would go get the relic we need. However, Zom very specifically requested that we attempt to speedrun the Rope Low list. So we're going to go do that first. We're going to go do that first. Now, I don't exactly have a speedrun build for the Rope Low list. So I'm going to hope that this kind of carries it as is, you know? It might be good, might not be good. Let's see. Radiation build, there we are. Oh, Fegstref's out. They're not having any of that. Understandable. Have a nice day. Let's go do this. You need wisp parts anyway? Oh, well, there we are then. There we are then. One Rope-a-Low list. If you hate Rope-a-Dope, I mean, again, understandable. So, let's go do this. Let's go do this. We got Martin is using Vexus Prime and Mirage at the moment. We got Oven Cake has got Wukong Prime, Fulmin, Uvanuko, and Aether. Aether? Must be a renamed thing. I don't recognize it. As you dropping up? I remember, yeah. I remember. This might be a tad too evil. I mean, Zom, you've already done it now. If you want to come to regret this, you can come to regret this. Speedrun normally with Titania. I mean, Titania is faster, yeah. But I don't trust the tank on my standard Titania, and I don't want to spend too long trying to build for this right now. So I'm just gonna kind of go. Because at least Wukong's flight I'm comfortable with, and then his tank I am also comfortable with. I don't expect to go too far off the mark with this. Now, a 2.5 minute? Yeah, that's not happening. I'm not using some uber speedrun setup here. It's going to take me the majority of the time just to get to this thing by the feel of it. And also we got a friendship door. That is going to slow this down. We got a friendship door. There we go. Alright. Good old Natsar, all up in our face. A second friendship door. Unbelievable, this game. Unbelievable. So across saying, let's be honest though, farming Hexon is pain, considering you need 1,200 for Wisp. I mean, kinda, if you're a newer player, it can be. But then, I farmed loads of Oxium on Jupiter, so I just had the Hexon on. Nope. Okay, yeah, it does that thing. I forgot about that. Let me on. Thank you. What up, bird brain? Over here. Peekaboo. There you are. Nope. Come on. That's it. Get pissed at me. Kate going over to go get the bird while she shoots.
Now I can
Yes? Maybe? No? Okay. I've got this then. I thought Cake was genuinely going for it there, but no, it just flew away. Mac. Oop. Alright, now we need to shoot those things. There we go. Someone's over by it. Nope. Roast it. You thought it's faster to charge all three? Honestly, no idea. Where'd she go? Oh. I mean, that works. Got him. Hello, Macronis. How you doing today? We're from Belgium. Fair do. Can run ropers into the cells while he's turned around. Oh, I'll pass on that. I'll pass on that. Where's the thingy? There it is. Damn it, punch through, hit the thing. What good is punch through if it's like, oh no, no, I didn't actually hit it. Why am I stunned? Grab it. And so many people are like, oh no, this mission, oh, it takes so long, ah. Oh. I'm mostly waiting for the cutscenes, to be honest. And yep, there we are. That's mission complete. That is mission complete. Hello there, Adept. How are you doing today? Pretty certain that was not 2.5 minutes, but hey. I'll take the speed we got.
So you have done time and again. History. So you
Bonk. Mission successful. Easy peasy. Oh hey, I actually have to do assassination missions. Well, there we are. That was something. 4:43. You know what? I'm quite happy with that time. I hope you are too there, Zom. I'm quite happy with that time. There we are. Was that the piece that you needed there, Oven Cake? I have no idea if you needed a new optic, so fingers crossed for you. Fingers crossed. You have no idea? Oh, okay. Okay. Ah, righty then. Let's grab Blappage. I'm gonna plunge, but I'm mostly gonna Blappage, because Blappage is good. Steel Path Sergeant, when for the Nightwave mission? I mean, if someone requests it as the specific mission to do, sure. Otherwise, I'm gonna get back to what we're doing. Let's not have this rando dragging us into wherever. Let's not be having that. Martin, come on back. Oven Cake, come on back. Fegsref, I'm going to presume you want to be in now, so come on back. Oh, it's the main blueprint you need. Ah. How was Alavian in a New War when he was dead after being consumed by infestation? Because he wasn't dead. See, when we kill our enemies, if the plot says that they don't die, they don't actually die. And D comes up with a reason for that and never tells you it. Yeah, that's about how it goes, really. The plot line for Alan V is all over the place, and the thing you need to remember is that Eternalism says every possibility exists, and therefore shut up. That's what the storyline is. That's what the storyline is. We cured him from stealing something from Tilregger event long ago. Oh yeah, of course, yes. The events which happened temporarily but affected the world forever, but are never mentioned anywhere or made into a quest. Of course, those quests. The quest specifically for veterans. Yeah. If you play Warframe for the lore, specifically the lore, you'll be disappointed. If you play Warframe for Warframe, and then come across the lore in the process like, oh wow, did not expect that, then you'll be okay with it. Alright, let's find some enemies and go screw 'em up. Big black. Oh, that is beautiful. That is always beautiful. Every time it happens, it's just beautiful. Christmas fireworks. Oh. Okay. I'll just get my own key. It's another red key. God damn it. You think they kind of gave up on explaining after war? I mean, maybe. Hard to really say. Like, they've tried explaining some stuff, and I'll be honest, the quests that have come out are riddled with plot holes. Absolutely riddled with them. We just kind of go with it. Because it's shiny shiny. It's shiny shiny. You don't play Warframe for the story. The story is a bonus to the gameplay. Also, easiest blap ever. Low level disruption. You just like, oh, yeah, no, you're there, okay, cool. Easy blaps. Sure, at high levels, then it becomes, you know, something you actually have to try to do. Yeah, you just drop a rocket. Anyone who gets confused with disruption should definitely be training on Mars. And then just step it up bit by bit. Oh yeah, Chains of Harrow. Again, some polls or questions that really shouldn't be questions potentially, but overall that quest is brilliant. It is a brilliant quest overall. Lift T8? Nope, that's no good. That's no good. We're gonna have to keep going. Till we get a Scourge Relic, we ain't going anywhere. We're here till we get a Scourge Relic, or until we lose the ability to keep going. Which could be a very long while, so, you know, we'll get the relic first. I'm just bullet jumping around here at high velocity, yeah, why not? There we go. New key. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it, Stahl. That's a good way to look at it. Don't try and overthink it, just turn off your brain, enjoy the shiny shiny. Enjoy the gameplay. Oh, this way I think. Heard it. Yep. Right there. And another key. Don't tempt the RNG gods. I'm tempting my ability to handle a mission. Thank you. Also, I just completely skipped that. That was stupid. You think I can't go more than a couple rounds? I can go until we'll get the relic. Don't you worry. Now I've got... Okay, I haven't got my favourite melee weapon setup kind of going. But I've got Wukong with Raw on him. I have got my Blapper 3000. I mean, how couldn't I slam this for a while? Okay. If I use the Nell, I will struggle. Because the Nell is currently unmodded. In fact, I think the Nell is worse than unmodded at the moment. Okay, we no longer need this key. I'll just drop that there. I think my Nell actually has the opposite of a build on it right now. So, if you appreciate your sanity, do not look up that build by using the Warframe Arsenal overlay. That might hurt your brain. Ooh, key. I think it's this way? Yeah, it's this way. Save the key for the next round. If someone else is going to pick it up, sure. I'm going to deploy this one. See? No point in me holding onto a key when I can get another one very quickly. Let's see, what squad we got here? We've got a Zaku, Wukong, Caliban. So 2 of these frames are pretty slow movers. And it also happens to be the people who are ready to do their mastery test. Not this way. This way. What? What is that build? Not a build. That's what it is, Genemy. It's not a build. Don't look at it. I think I found the worst mods I could put on it, if I recall correctly. Either that or it's the auto mod build. One of the two. I was curious what auto mod would do, so I put that onto slot B. I can't remember which one I have equipped now. I missed the opportunity for a blue mug with a wrench on it. Unfortunately, the merch provider I've got at the moment doesn't do blue mugs. I've spoken to them and it's not something they're able to do at this time here. So instead the mug, it's got a logo on it, and on the other side it's got let's solve a practical problem. That's what it's got at the moment, but I'll be honest, I have put merch on a back burner, given the overall non-interest. So I haven't put any real focus at all since putting that store together. So what you got there is what it's going to be, at least for the time. If there is a very specific and increased desire for new and specific stuff, I'll look at doing that. Not for now. Y'all has spoken with your wallets. So I'm not focusing on that right now. I'm focusing instead on streams and videos. That's what you guys love. That's what you guys get. Oh, wait, no I did. I got them both. The icon lingered. No, I did. I blew them both up. How often do you get to kill 2 demolishers with 1 trigger pull? That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Alright, so far we have gotten 3 relics, wasn't it? Yeah, 3 relics, none of them the one we need. Well, that's fine. It's all good. So at level where even this Hirudo can one combo them. So no problems at all there. Oh, it's level 25. Who's complaining? I could let my Sentinel handle this for a bit. Maybe not the Bombard. Let's just shoot him. The Bombard might actually kill my Sentinel if I'm not careful. On over to the new location. Duralum Cake saying, I have a practical problem. What's the best way to make tea? Depends on the tea you're having. The best way to make it is to follow the instructions on the packet. If it comes with a packet, that is. For the tea I have, which is an English breakfast black tea, for that I'd always recommend brewing it between 3 and 5 minutes with boiling hot water. Don't try boiling the water with the tea bag already in. Don't do that. Some people have suggested that. You're absolute monsters. So you boil up the water. You put the tea bag into your mug and boil the water. Let it brew for 3 to 5 minutes. Stir gently. Don't over squeeze it. And then you can add milk and sugar to taste. What milk you use doesn't really matter, you know? If you're not one for cow's milk, if you like using some plant-based alternative, go for it. It just works, it's fine. Pour milk first or tea first? Well, you pour the water into your mug, you brew it by putting it in your tea bag, or you put your tea bag in, pour the water in, both work there. And then you add your milk once you've moved the tea bag. If you are doing it in a pot, then it doesn't matter either way. You can add milk to your mug or pour the tea in from the pot. Either works. G3 for Harrow. Unfortunately, it's not the one we're looking for. We need the Scourge stuff. Yeah, please don't microwave your tea. Please do not microwave your tea. You can microwave the water to boil it, as long as you're careful. Watch out and make sure you have got some nucleation sites within your mug, because otherwise you can cause the mug to flash boil, and that's not good. Bro, this is round 5. Get up. There we are, we're all good. Yeah, you can microwave your water if you really need to be, but do not microwave a brewed cuppa. Especially if you've got milk in it. All kinds of things go wrong at that point. Some people say they can't taste the difference. Those people clearly do not have sensitive enough taste buds, because there is a difference. There is a difference and it's nasty. I'm told, although only by one individual, so again their taste buds might not be good, I'm told you don't have the same impact if you've used a non-dairy milk. Let's wait. Flap. Oh, hello. I said flap. Thank you. Snort the tea, inject milk with needle, drink the boiling water. Okay, Trump. First it was the disinfectant, now we're injecting the tea. Honestly. You can't even differentiate between most tea variants of similar kind? Oh. I mean, if it's between brands of the same tea, like 2 different brands of English breakfast, there's not going to be that much difference. Like, most of the difference in brands is the packaging. Unless you're buying, like, seriously off-brand brands, then, you know. But between 2 entirely different types of tea, like between Earl Grey and English breakfast, there's definitely a difference. There is definitely a difference. So yeah, that's the lowdown and the high down on tea for you. If I do come across a brand which is substantially better, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Martin saying, I don't like hot tea. I mean, fair enough. Like, some people don't like tea. Some people only like their tea in the iced tea version, which is, you know, kind of sacrilege, but hey, that only applies to this country. If you're over in the United States of America or just anywhere else, enjoying hot tea isn't a requirement for your passport, so you're fine. What's my opinion on boba tea? I have no idea what boba tea is. Moving this way? I think so. Hello, friend. Oh, you're alive. Huh. Yep, definitely at the point where I need to hit them twice. What's the worst tea I've ever had? Oh, man. I think the absolute worst was where someone boiled the kettle, in that they didn't actually boil the kettle. What they did is they used one of those instant hot water tanks. So it wasn't boiling water, it was just hot water. They put the tea bag into the mug, poured the warm water into it, took the tea bag out straight away, I might add. No, they just poured the water in, it turned brownish, they stirred and took the bag out. Hello. Someone failed. And then added about twice as much milk as usual to it. This thing was so weak, even the milk was offended, let alone the tea. Oh, Martin's died. It was horrifying. Rise. Homeopathic tea? That is a good description of it, yes. It was homeopathic tea. And it was horrifying. S11? S11 is... Scourge! We're good, we're good! Yep. We got a piece we need. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Told you we get the relic before we couldn't fight. Let's go! I'm getting lost. I get for looking at chat at the same time. Let's escape and then I'll read. Alright, we're good. Going to say I can help cover the therapy cost for you if I want that after that tea description. Oh, don't worry about it. I've got plenty of tea. I got plenty of tea. So how is Caliban in Disruption considering the armor strip? Well, armor and shield strip. He will completely wipe out their shields and armor permanently. So he can get some work done, yeah. Afron said, can we get rid of the AoE meta? Not a fan of shooting at the ground, it kills everything. Not at all. I mean, It would be nice if there was a bit more nuance. Unfortunately, this is a horde shooter where DE, in their infinite wisdom, decided to balance it by allowing it to just blow up entire hordes at once. And also, the rate at which you get rewards is based on how quickly you blow up the hordes. So, yeah, until they fundamentally change the game design, the AoE meta is going nowhere. Also, somehow I got 1100% accuracy. Well, you got me on that one. I wasn't even using any of the ones which normally do that stuff. That just happened. Oh, Festive Harrow. It's going alright. We are getting the Scourge relics and then cracking them open. We just got another one, so let's give it a try on this rescue mission. Fingers crossed we get this straight away. Fingers crossed we get this straight away. Gonna upgrade this one to max. Fegs! Fegs? Where you going? Hi! Hi! You cannot come in here, grab the relic, and then piss off. Lynn! What's that about? So I'll say someone requested Seal Path Sergeant, so let's do that. We can do that. Oh, Lynn's out, okay. Well, we can do that after this mission here, Tom. We'll do that after this mission. I want to open up this relic before I forget that I have it. Apparently, we are now going to be down one relic, so slightly worse, but it's fine. We'll handle it. Real life is calling there for Lynn, so sometimes that just happens. Fingers crossed. We got 3 relics here. Martin and Oven Cake definitely have theirs as well, so fingers crossed. Let's see what we get. So I'm requesting not just Steel Path Sergeant, but Steel Path Sergeant with Eurali after this. I do not understand you guys' obsession with Eurali. I just don't. So I'll say I just want variety. I feel nerfed for not using AoE. That's what I don't like. Yeah, you're right. If you choose not to use the meta, you are choosing to be slower. You are choosing to be worse at the game. And if it was a purely just go through it at your own pace kind of game, sure, I'll be okay with that. You know, if you want to play it differently, play it differently. Unfortunately, the meta is established because if you don't, you actively make everything take longer. I mean everything. Also, I need to not be skipping past all these guys. I do need the reactor. Gotta remember that. Like that one over there. So yeah, unfortunately with this game, if you are not playing at least at a meta level, not necessarily with the meta items, but if you're not playing at a meta level, you just slow everything down. Like, I've had the Nell Prime equipped this entire time, doing non-meta missions for leveling. It's level 14. Granted, I'm not using it for kills, but that's because compare it to what I have, a massively overformed weapon. At least I've got all the reactants, so we can just speed through this now. There's another one for balancing for you. Defense missions reactant versus rescue mission reactant. What's that all about? Swoop into here. I have no idea where that rocket went because it didn't explode. That was odd. Oh, we don't need to do that one anymore. Someone found the operative. Let's go! That truck's not AoE, correct. Except also incorrect, depending on your definition. It doesn't have a radial attack. However, it is not a pinpoint projectile. It does affect an area. It can basically hit and kill every single enemy within a designated area. Or volume, I suppose. And we didn't get the piece. Damn it. Oh well, back to the relic farm after the sergeant. And Alpharon, you don't have to play with the meta. That's the point, is that you don't have to. Just choosing not to does slow down what you're doing. And when you're up at the level of like MR30 and whatnot, where we want to be getting to the next bit kind of now, because at this point we have pretty much all the varieties of weaponry done, you kind of want to just get along with the next bit. If you can enjoy the mission for the mission, that's good, and you can absolutely play with non-meta stuff. You just have to be aware that choosing that, you are choosing to enjoy the mission, as it were, using your off-meta stuff, specifically at a slower pace. Everything else you get will be slower. Your progress through the mission will be slower. Your XP will be slower. Your rewards for anything around you will be slower. In a looter shooter, your looter is worse for the pick of your shooter. That's just something you have to accept with this game. Until they change it, that's just something you either accept or you don't do it. And both are perfectly valid options. Both are perfectly valid. What isn't valid is Urali. Urali sucks. But here we are. Zob's requested Urali, so let's bring out the Kawaii Merlina skateboard out of... Yeah. I've said my opinion on Urali many a time, and I'm going to say it again. Let's get some real mods on this, seeing as I'm now going to be locked to my secondary. This really is about the worst build I could have come up for this. Actually, the worst build I could have come up with for this. Let's fix this straight away. Righty then. Let's see what we got here. We got high crits. Obviously, it's a headshot-based weapon. Naturally alarming one. I just hushed it over here because why not? Oh, thank you. Can I show a Scourge Prime build? Sorry, ESD, I can't. I don't have Scourge Prime yet, so can't show you a build for it. Mind if I hop in for the Relic Farm after the Sergeant run? You can do, Quintus, yeah. You can do. FXRef has dipped out, so I'll close that tab. Let's see, what do I put into this? How do we want to go on this one? I don't know if it has... it doesn't have any kind of blast, so this is pointless. Don't know why that's even showing. Cheeky. But I'm not sure if it has any guaranteed impacts or not, so I'm going to skip over on that one for now until I can get time to research it. We'll just do this and this and that, and this and that. Yeah, that looks good to me. That looks good to me. Grissom saying, hello, the Kengineer. As a returning player, is it even worth getting into the game, being that so much has changed? Yes, 100% absolutely it is worth getting into the game. I mean, the fact that so much has changed is a reason to come back to the game, let alone get started. I just want to show you something real quickly. I just want to show you something here. Oh, wrong tab, wrong tab. 1,354 hours is how much I have played, and that is just mission time alone. That doesn't count the time I spent in my arsenal, doesn't count the time I spent researching the game, doesn't count the time I have spent anywhere other than in a mission. 1,354 hours. Now, I wouldn't do that if I didn't enjoy Warframe. You will hear me and many others critique it, and we critique it because we enjoy it. If we didn't enjoy the game, we wouldn't be critiquing it. We'd be going off to play something else. We'd be playing Destiny. We'd be playing Apex Legends. It counts Simulacrum too? Yeah, Simulacrum's a mission, Euro. Hence it has a mission reward screen. So, we wouldn't be critiquing it. We wouldn't be here playing hundreds, thousands of hours if we weren't enjoying it. So the game is still there to enjoy, and I recommend giving it a try. I recommend giving it a try. If you don't enjoy it, then you've lost a little bit of time. It's a free game after all, you know? All you do is you lose a little bit of time. And if you do enjoy it, now you've found a way to enjoy your time even better. That's worthwhile, isn't it? Oh. Hey, Ken, can we do Lure Disruption for these? Okay, we can get around to that. I want to get the Neo Relic. So, we've got Neo. I don't know if we did the Miso one either. So I'm looking to what's our best farm. I'm working up through them, as it were. Yeah, we've still not got the Lith one, so we need Lith and Neo still. Sorry, Lith and Miso. Then we'll work up to Neo. Don't worry, we're getting through them all. Unless, did I already do that one? I can't actually remember. Once we got the full set, we got the full set. That's what we're working to. But now, though, let's go pop a gun in the face of the Sergeant. If you do enjoy it, you'll lose a lot more time. Time you enjoy spending is not time lost, it is time spent. And time spent well, so long as it is not spent at the expense of something else. Don't you worry on that. Steel Path? Oh yeah, Steel Path, absolutely, Cake. Absolutely. That was a request. Someone requested Steel Path Sergeant. Apple S, thank you very much for your subscription with Prime. Welcome to the channel proper and enjoy your lovely new blue badge. Thank you very much, I appreciate it. Is it Nightwave taking too long? When is it ending? The Nightwaves always take a while. They are... Basically, they replace an old alert system. They give you access to various otherwise exclusive rewards for free. That's basically their purpose there. They give you something interesting to do, something to work towards, but they are there to give you free stuff. There was originally a plan when they first did Nightwaves to treat them as like Quest Light, but that's gone. That's gone. Yo, Quintus, giving out 17 gifted subs. Woo! Quintus, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very, very much. Oh, Cake's already got to the Sergeant. I'm still skateboarding over on this bouncy skateboard of a frame. I'll get there. Eventually. Give me a moment. Where is he? Which one is him? I don't know which one he is. There he is. Okay. I missed. I hit him. I hit him and he instantly exploded. Oh dear, okay. I'll have a look at all those who have been subscribed in just a moment, guys. Once we get out of this mission, it's bounciness! I did not expect that headshot to insta-gip him. What the heck was that? I must have had some bonuses to my damage there from others. I must have. That was mad. There we go. Yep, there you are, Zom. That was your mission and frame request. You wanted Urali to kill the Sergeant, and Urali killed the Sergeant. Job done. Charmander said, I have everything I ever wanted in Warframe. Love the game, have over 2,000 hours on record. My dude. My interest in playing the game went from 100 to 0 the second I finished a new war. Oh. The quest was great, but I have absolutely nothing to do after it. Is quitting really my only option? Well, here's the thing, Jalamandra. Here's the thing. You spent 2,000 hours in the game, and I can guarantee you there is not 2,000 hours of quest content. It did not take you 2,000 hours to get through the quest. So, if you are not enjoying the game, then you're not enjoying the game. If you reached a point where your enjoyment has faded, then sometimes it's time to move away. But that's not for a lack of content in this game. That's not for a lack of content. Within the equipment here, there is a hell load of stuff, and I haven't got everything yet. Okay? There is loads of stuff. Various items which you can still work on mastering. Then there's all of the different mods. If I just pop over here into the codex. We go universe, we go to mods. Can I sort this by... sort by rank should be fine, yeah. Sort by rank, because if I go down the end then, it shows along here there are a lot of mods I also haven't got yet. Not huge numbers, because I have been playing a hell of a long time. But there are quite a number of mods I still haven't got around to getting yet. There are various bits and pieces you can do to pick up from syndicates, but more importantly, it's the gameplay. No matter what bits you're picking up throughout the game, be it weapons, be it decorations, like having this noggle here on a pedestal, like having a few floofs, and a few more floofs, and a few more floofs. All of the loot comes from actually enjoying the game itself, and that's the thing you gotta decide for yourself. Do you enjoy the gameplay? Do you enjoy doing disruption missions, and spy missions, and exterminate missions, and survival missions? Do you enjoy opening up relics, hoping to find some new loot to either use, trade in, or sell? Do you enjoy farming out for ribbons? Do you enjoy going into railjack and smashing through space with lasers and missiles aplenty? Because if you find yourself not enjoying any of that, then take a break. And if it tickles your fancy again later, it's a free game. It's always there, sat, waiting for you. There is no requirement to keep playing if you don't feel like it. That's fine. That's my honest point on that one. Whether you are 2 hours or 2,000 hours in, enjoy it when you enjoy it. And if it's not fun, go do something else. No one's going to arrest you for that. No one. Alright, let's have a look at these gifts that Quintus has sent on out here. My dude. So it has gone out to Mighty Midgard Sormer. That has gone out to Kratix. I'm going to mess up some of these names, obviously. Out to Aim Paradox. I gifted sub to Beardface HD. Ah, Quintus. You've gifted out to the most notorious mod on the channel. Gifted out to Lynn the Pin, Bliker, to Schnarman, Static127, Scravy Gravy, I Always King, Orku Perkele, to GL2 Main 2GS, curious username, to Leiran Redwood, to okay, that's even more curious, IXK9MG4MER, which I think is supposed to be K9M Gamer or something like that. I'm not reading that username properly. To Metisar, to Agent Rome 799, and to the old one 001. Quintus, you absolute legend. Thank you very, very much there, my dude. Merry Christmas indeed. Someone just saying in response, yeah, I guess the problem is I only enjoyed the gameplay aside from the story if I had a worthy objective in mind. Now that I no longer crave anything in the game, it's time to give it a rest. I mean, yeah. If the reason you played was to farm something, and specifically that was the reason you enjoyed the game, was you were farming towards things, if you've got there, you finish the game. Now, if you play a single-player quest-based game, a story-based game, once you've got to the end of the story, the game is done. Your story was to farm things, right? You chose that as your story, and you've completed the story. It makes sense that you would then want to move on to something else, a new story. And if you can't find a new story in Warframe, then fair enough, it's time to bow out. I don't think DE is going to be upset at 2,000 hours played, my dude. I don't think they're going to be upset at that. And as and when you feel like adding on to that story once again, the game's right here. The game's right here. I'm not going to tell you which way you should play the game to enjoy the game, because that is literally impossible. You find what you enjoy. And if you enjoy your Rayleigh, don't at me. Not having any part of it. Good saying, can we get a quick 3-sentence explanation of how to shield gate? I keep hearing about how it's a great tanking method. I still have no clue how to do it. Okay, Quintus. To put that into a 3-sentence explanation, you know, I'm going to put it into my explanation. If it ends up being more than 3 sentences, you asked me, so that's on you. When it comes to shield gating, the crucial aspect of it, the thing that everyone is talking about, we're going to go to the upgrade because it's the best way to go about it. When your shields hit 0 for the first time, you have a brief invulnerability period. After that, if your shields recharge a little bit but not to maximum, that invulnerability period happens again, but it's tiny, like just that hit tiny. Whereas if you let your shields get to maximum again, then the next time they hit 0, you've got that decent invulnerability period. And that is the entirety of shield gating. That's the whole mechanic for shield gating. People use that for tanking by mostly avoiding the damage that's incoming in the first place. So by staying mobile, by using invulnerability from things like rolling guard or certain abilities, by any way whatsoever stopping the shots hitting you. Your shield gate then allows you to tank the ones that get through. Those moments where the bombard rocket manages to track you, those ones where the ballista shot snipes you, those ones where all of a sudden a heavy gunner is right around the corner, you didn't expect it coming. That's shield gating. That's the entire idea behind it. You can do various things to make shield gating more effective. For example, if you reduce your maximum shields, then you recharge from 0 to max faster. And as a result, you get that full invulnerability period more easily. Likewise, if you use something like Brief Respite or the Augur mods, then you can actively regenerate your shields even when they don't want to recharge themselves. And that's it. That's it. That's how shield gating works. Quint's saying, so the parasitic armor plus lethal progeny from last stream is using the summoning of the sentient to protect yourself. Kinda, yeah. the parasitic armor there was to give the obscene amount of armor on the health, so that health wouldn't just run down the instant an enemy struck it. And using the shield gain from the sentience, that was to make it where Caliban then had a shield gate still. Because normally with parasitic armor, you have no shield gate, because you have no shield. So it was a way of forcing in a shield gate on something that wasn't normally supposed to have one, thereby creating that extra invulnerability window, giving you an extra tank. That's all it does, really. How to get Prime mods? Various different ways, my hair. If you're looking for a specific Prime mod, check on the wiki. The easiest way to find out. Didn't know Caliban could do that? Caliban can do various bits, yeah. A lot of people sleep on what Caliban can do. I went over Caliban's abilities in a broader sense in my Caliban guides. Exclamation mark Caliban if you missed that one, by the way. But a lot of people have just kind of gone, oh look, he's a sentient frame. That must mean he can do everything a sentient can, or just not thinking at all. Like, if you're not sure what Caliban does, check out the guide. He can do quite a lot. He can fully armor and shield strip basically almost any enemy in the game, including demolishers for disruption. He's powerful. Alright, what I missed here? So this is just a streamline? Honestly, my dude? Is this a parasitic armor build? Otherwise, parasitic armor conversion 100%, up to 200%, yeah. So it's actually double, just for some reason the stat didn't want to show that one, because it does actually double it. Plus shield capacity. Ooh. So here's the thing with shield gating, normally that's not a problem, but actually here it works. Plus ability efficiency. But the extra shields there, it's going to mean you get extra armor. But you could alternatively use redirection, however that would require another former. So that does work there, yeah. That new mod does work in that area. Arcane Nullifier for the magnetic status effect, I don't think you need that. I mean, you can have it, but I don't think you normally need that. Wouldn't think you'd normally need it. Prime for the energy, fortitude. I mean, overall, yeah. One issue here is that you've gone for parasitic armor, but you've not buffed your health. And the reason that's a problem is that by not buffing your health, you are making the armor less valuable. You also don't have a health restoration in here, so make sure you have health restoration in another part of your kit. Because the entire point of this is that parasitic armor is giving you armor for your health, so that that can also act as a tank alongside shield gating. You don't have to use just one tanking method. Shield gating is supplementary. Given that Caliban kind of lacks other options, that's why we're bringing the two together here. So yeah, I would definitely have some kind of health buff on here as well. Like for example, Prime Sure-Footed, if you could go without knockdown immunity, and I suppose you can really. If you go without that, you could put Prime Vigor there. Or Standard Vigor, Prime Vigor is better obviously. That would give you both health and shield capacity. Effectively giving you health and armor, because of the way you use this. With that as well then, you could theoretically, with Prime Vigor there, this could be swapped out for Streamline, depending on how much more efficiency you really need. Your entire energy income is Arcane Energize. Nullifies your only non-legendary Arcane Avid rank 5. Oh, well, fair enough then. Spinning Grace rather than Nullifier? Yeah, Grace would give you your healing, which means then the health tank you're going for self-maintains. Because like, if I show you real quickly, the Lavos I'm using as a standard build, which you guys have seen survives everything. He survives 1,500 armor, and Arcane Grace is topping him up from a 2,000 health base. Now 2,000 health, you're not going to get that on Caliban. But the more health you have, the more effective Grace is. The more armor you have, the more effective Grace is. And it's by buffing all of that together, having all three of those components, that's how my Lavos tanks. And that's effectively what you're replicating with that Caliban build, or trying to replicate. Yeah, I should probably get around to doing a video on the whole parasitic armor and, what do we call it? Parasitic armor and shield gating thing. I'm going to have to cover that in a video at some point soon. So you've gone for the vitality instead of the prime sure-footed, so that's giving you that health tank there. You've got the shield buffing, so 788 shields, that should give you nearly 1600 armor on top of this. Of 1800 armor, that's a lot of armor. You've not got a huge amount of health, so the grace isn't going to be amazing, but it's still going to be a fair amount. So let's have a look at the effective tank there, not even counting shield gating. Your armor of 788 times 2 plus 275 is 1851, which is going to be a damage reduction of 86%. So effectively, by casting Parasitic Armor, you bring your damage reduction up to a pretty substantial level. That's higher than you're going to have with Eclipse normally. That's pretty substantial. If you could get more out of it, probably going to be worthwhile. If anything, I'd say that 15% efficiency versus what you could get from from redirection. I don't know if that shield capacity is worth it. I really don't. Because it's just not giving that much extra shield when having loads more means more armor. You can see it really does matter to the amount of tank you can get there. I've not explored this fully. It was something we discovered on stream last time. So I haven't fully explored this, but that's where my gut is saying there. That's the road to go down. Would need another form to fit redirection? I know. I know, and as much as that's a cost you spend to make it work. Worth looking into. Merry Christmas there, Nexus Meister. Merry Christmas to you as well. Alright, with that aside, it's time that we get ourselves a few more relics. Let's grab Wukong again, because he is absolutely amazing for this. Let's go get a few more relics. I need to get the Scourge one to open, because we unfortunately are not being too lucky at the moment. So I could do again some more of that. Kate wants back in, sure, yeah. Unless someone else takes a spot, of course. If you guys do want to be joining in, by the way, send a message to the Engineering Game, as of course on PC. I'll bring you on into the squad. We are farming to get the Scourge relics, and we're doing it through some disruption on Mars. Because it's a decent, fast way of getting relics, so, you know, why not? You originally asking for an invite to the squad? Oh, okay. There you are. I was saying, sorry, Snowman saying, found it difficult to hit 4 guys most of the time in normal. If you are struggling to hit 4 or more enemies with your Lavos with Swift Bite, there's not really much of a way to get around that other than either improving your positioning or just accepting, sorry, you're in such a low level mission, they're all dying too quick. Non-Steel Path missions, you will struggle. Killer J's wanting to come in, so at this point, Martin, it's been wonderful having you in the squad. We're going to rotate around now, as we've unfortunately run out of spaces there. So Martin, it's been a good one, and we'll catch you in a future one. Killer J's, come on in. Not sure how to message without right-click? You do that by going /W and the Kengineer, or whichever name you're speaking to, and then your message. Unfortunately, we've now got a full squad. Suffocate's not been in for too many missions so far, so we'll run with this squad for a little bit. Once we've done a relic, once we've done a single relic there, Harry Gal, we'll be able to rotate around. But yeah, Lavos' Swift Bite, think of it more as it's an option to recharge yourself, to be more effective as a caster when the enemies are starting to bog you down more. If you and your team are annihilating the enemies so quickly that you cannot find 4 of them in that nice large cone, then maybe you don't actually need the recharge. That's the way to look at it for Lavos there. If you can't find the enemies to recharge off of, then it's not actually that big of a deal. You're winning already. Now just a reminder guys, this time next week, we're going to be having a Ask Me Anything stream. It's going to be a bit different from the usual stuff, quite literally by being an Ask Me Anything stream. And the reason I'm doing it that way is that you guys can get your questions in ahead of time over on Discord. So if you're not already there, make sure you do !Discord to be a part of that conversation. By getting your questions in ahead of time, it means you can go for deeper questions, questions you might not want to ask in just a quick stream manner like we do normally do here. I've put us onto Steel Path. Steel Path, quit. This is no good. This is not going to be good for farming. I missed that. Whoops. I'm going to let these guys quit before I quit so I don't host migrate them. So if they want to, you know, get around to quitting, that'd be great. Any second now. Quit. There's Untitled gone. It's Quintus gone. Just kill a Jade, and then I'll reform this. There we go. Alright, cool. My bad, I didn't pay attention to that. But yeah, as I was saying, with the AMA stream, a big part of that is being able to let you guys ask the questions you want to ask that don't really fit into a stream setting here. Or questions where they'll be better answered if I can have the time to prepare properly to get extra things in. So like, for example, one person actually asked about my dice collection. Normally, I don't have that to hand. I think they are 2 rooms that way. I think they are. I still need to dig them out. So if you guys do have a question, any kind of question about Warframe, about the Kenjiner channel, about me personally, pop it over onto the Discord there in the AMA channel. You can't miss it, and if you do miss it, well, I don't want the question then. Quite simply. Let's go do this. And that's going to be happening next week. And at the same time, I'm going to be doing a Harrow Prime Access giveaway. That is the Covenant Pack Harrow Prime Access, the absolute toppity top tier one. The one with 3,990 platinum involved in it. Still Steel Path? Yeah, that's because I am really that much of an idiot. Thanks, guys. Oh, dear. Would it really have been so hard for it to just be a click and choose the Steel Path one? Rather than this hidden... whatever. It's on me. It's on me. How come it's 3,990 plat and not 4K? Because Oven Cake. I don't know. Ask DE on that one. Quite honestly, just ask DE on that one. I have no idea whatsoever. Canadian conversion rate? But it's the same for the Canadians. Okay, that is a lot of caps and also some bad advice. So, you know what? I'm going to delete that message there, mate. Because that is objectively wrong. I did a video on the topic where I fully researched it. There was one mistake in the spreadsheet which got fixed and has been noted in the comments. And that was a lot of caps, so don't do that. Maybe Tencent said no? I'm pretty sure Tencent wouldn't have had a weighing in on that kind of a decision. It's been like that for a very long time, Red Panda. Zom, don't worry about it. The very first question was from one of the moderators asking for a head pat emote. There is another question on there of someone asking, and I shit you not, someone asking, what does the K in Kenjiner stand for? It doesn't. It's not the K engineer, it's the Kenjiner. So, in light of those kinds of questions already, go for it. If it's a question which I think is unreasonable to answer, if I feel like it is totally not suitable for the stream, then I just won't bring it up. I just won't. That said, I don't recommend pushing the boundaries to find out how far I'll go, because if I think you are being a dick, then that's against the rules of Discord, I will ban you. But as long as you're not trying to be a dick, it's all good. Am I holding onto a key that just got done? I am. Well, that was sensible. There's another key. Audible blink, yeah. I've never heard it referred to as that way before now, but that is absolutely on the head of the nail right there, Mr. Badman. Audible blink is exactly my response to reading that question. We all know which one I'm on about there. Kentucky engineer. Oh, for goodness sake. No. No. Red Panda. No. What? Chem part stands for kleptomaniac. Energetic ninja? I mean, Warframe in a nutshell. Lith G4 is not what we need, so we're going to have to keep going. Fairly certain it's not what we need. Let me mouse over it. No. Kentucky Fried Engineer. Oh god, that's horrible. That's horrible. I mean, you guys will learn about the actual history of the name Kengineer on that AMA stream, if you don't already know the history of it, because I have mentioned it a couple times on stream. But if you don't know about it, I will be going over the history of the name the Kengineer on stream, and I can be relatively certain, as close as some of you may get to it, if you don't actually know the story, you will not get the actual history correct by guessing. You could get close, but you won't get it right. Please do not batter and fry your engineers. That's a good idea, yeah. Please don't batter and fry your engineers. Because engineers will hold a grudge. And they know how to set things up. Within tolerances to not fail. We will math your ass. Where did I get my engineering degree? Kensington University. Oh. Whoops, I think I even put that key in myself. Okay. My bad. My bad. I should probably pay a little bit more attention to these ones. It's just me. Funny thing is, I'm not actually an engineer. Yeah, that's correct. I'm cake. I'm not actually an engineer. Legally speaking, anyway. And actually speaking. I just black things and do math about it. S11. What is S11? S11 is worthless to me right now. Oh well. Put it on the pile. Oops. Oh, you've got a Kubashaka based on what we did with research for the Natruk. I mean, fair dude. Moment there, you confused me, because I'm pretty sure the Natruk video is going out tomorrow, but okay. Hydrate? Sure, Solar. Oh, that's the last bit of tea. I'm all out now. That's it, tea's gone. Until I get handed one mysteriously and claim it was there all along. Lap. Yeah, this level, Caliban doesn't really make as much sense, because the whole idea of armor and shield stripping, things that we can one-shot with any of our forward weapons, is a bit, yeah. He's not as valued at this level. It's good. It's just, he's a lot more damage support at this level. Might as well practice on low level. I mean, it's a good idea, Quintus. It's a good idea, yeah. Get used to the feel and flow of him, so that when you get to levels that actually require him, then you're ready, yeah. He works very well if someone else can cover him for tanking purposes. Then he is brilliant. I'm not using a twin. I'm being lazy. I could use a twin. I'm actually being lazy about it. Also proving that I don't need to use him. G3. That is also not what we need. Nope. Lavos is very good for this. Oh, Lavos can be good, yeah. But Wukong's mobility is just right the way up there. He's got mobility without it being too energy intensive. S3 is Scourge? No, it's not. I just checked. Isn't it? Or is that not the one we got? Alright, we got G3. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. Sorry, you. Similar numbers. S3. Miso S3 is 1. No, it's not. No, it's not. We'll find out when we get it. We'll find out when we get it. Oh my god. Hello, Nomad. How you doing today? Hope you've had a Merry Christmas. Can I have a key, please? No? Okay. This is the bit I like about Wukong. Just instant flight, and I blap out of it. Like, weapon pre-igniter Wukong right there. Yeah, my Christmas was alright. Spent it with family, of course. Over at the grandparents. They're doing alright. Miso S11 is a Scourge, but Lith S11 isn't. Well, yeah, that makes sense. So Miso S11 is the one we're looking for at the moment. Got it. I have a red key. Where is the red? It is here. Let us go and get the thing. Someone just got the thing before me. So I will sing. Is this an easy game? Yes and no. Yes and no. And also no and yes. You'll notice that right now I'm just kind of flying around the enemies and going, you can go visit the moon. But then at the same time, you have to get to this point to be able to do that kind of stuff. So you'll find it both easy and difficult at the same time. And as you work through it, you'll make some of the more difficult things easy. You'll reach levels where previously things which were almost insurmountable are just every day. It's a very in-depth game and it is filled with gear checks. By that I mean that if you go into something with all the skill in the world but none of the gear, you will struggle. That's done. That round. What did we just pick up? S11. Hey! Dip! Yeah. Dip. We got the thing we're looking for. I don't know what I did to dip there. I put a square bracket in it. I do know what I did to it. Let's go. You will find, if you are new to this game, you will find the way that I am moving around these missions absolutely alien to you. The mobility I have, just by second nature at this point, is not something you're going to have access to straight away. The plethora of options I have access to, the damage I have access to, you're not going to have anything like it. You don't mind difficult as long as it's easy to understand? Easy to understand is... It depends on how your brain works. It depends on how your brain works. Before we go into the right mission, guys, let me help him out here. Nomad. This is the simplicity of it, okay? I'm going to show you how this weapon works. Alright? So, this weapon I have here, this stat doesn't matter. Accuracy is a thing, it doesn't really matter, so we ignore that one straight away. Fire rate, how many shots per second, that's kind of obvious. Magazine, that's obvious. Multi-shot, okay. Now we already get into questions which a lot of people trip up on. Even just earlier today I had pointed out to someone on the Discord. Multi-shot is the average number of shots per shot. So on average I fire 1.8 rockets at base. Which means that when I pull the trigger, there's 80% chance there's a second shot with my shot. Go figure. Noise, that's obvious. Reload time in seconds, that's obvious. Riven disposition, doesn't matter to a new player. Trigger, semi-automatic, that's kind of obvious. Critical chance, 84% chance of a critical hit. That's pretty obvious, everyone can understand that. If it goes over 100%, then you can double crit. And when you double crit, well, when you crit the first time, you get 7.3 times the damage on this weapon. When you double crit, you don't get 7.3 times 7.3. You don't get 7.3 plus 7.3. What you get is you get 2 lots of 7.3 minus 1 plus 1. So the math starts to get a little bit less obvious at that point. Status chance, 43.2%. If it goes over 100, you do more than one status every time. Chances of extras. -1+1, it's for a good reason, Days 10, because it takes it out of the duplication, the double up. And then you got your damages, and you got impact and corrosive, and you'll notice that the total here, I've got 255 and 825. You add those together, and you get what is definitely not 1,945. But this number is actually more useful than the sum of those two numbers, because this number is also taking into account the multi-shot. So that is the average total damage per shot because of the multi-shot, but not including the crits. But then I also have a radial attack, whereupon the damage falls off at range out to 13.28 meters, whereupon it does 80% less damage at 13.28 meters than it does at the pinpoint explosion. And then you can see I've got the damage stats, which are again also multiplied by the multi-shot. With me so far? This game gets quite involved in the math of it, and thank goodness video games handle that math for you, and you don't need to figure it out unless you're a nerd like me. And then you've got things like this one over here. This one increases the multi-shot stat for every single kill up to 5 times over, so actually this number is not accurate for the vast majority of my gameplay. And also this one here adds on damage, which isn't even represented here. It's represented here. This one adds on even more damage in another way. And all these mods are adding into the damage as well. Like this is giving me plus 90% toxin. It didn't start with any toxin, but now it gains 90% toxin. And this is adding in electric, which it also didn't start with, but those two are combining together to give 180% elemental damage. Now those two add together, but they multiply with the effect of this one, and this one adds with this one, but multiplies with the effect of this one, and this one adds with this one, but multiplies with the effect of this one. So when we say it's simple, and also not simple, this is exactly what I mean. If you just read down the stats, if you just go put in the mods where some guy who's done the math says they're a good way to go, it's simple. You put these on, you point, and everything around you explodes in glorious fire, and it's amazing. But if you want to know why it works and how it works, well, you're going to need one of these things. And you're going to need to know your way around it. And if you want to figure out how long it's going to take you to farm something, don't. Come ask me. Or specifically, go watch the video I already made on how long it's going to take you to farm frames, because you don't want to do the math. Seriously. Unless you already know off heart what the coupon collector problem is all about, just take my word on the math. You know, I have a whole YouTube channel dedicated to simplifying the arcane, to solve the practical problems. Quinn to say, hey Ken, do you use Hush for the meme, or have I considered using the Twitch mod? Twitch mod? Twitch. Holster speed? Oh. Okay, I hadn't considered using that one. I'll be honest, I've tried holster speed stuff before now, and it's not really near for me, so I go Hush. 1, for the meme. 2, so that it doesn't interfere with actual stealth gameplay or Ivara play. Is this game solo player friendly? Halfway. Halfway. This game, you can do everything solo. But, and now for a real big but of it all. Let's take an example here, Scourge. I'm gonna have to go into my inventory. Let's go into my inventory. Let's take an example of Scourge. Okay? I'm currently trying to get the Scourge Prime pieces. Now, if I was to do this solo, I would need to go and get all of these relics, and there are 4 different relics I need to get, and each of them have a chance of dropping from the mission. Upon getting those relics from the chance drop of the mission, I then need to open them up to get the part I want. And you can see the blade on this one is common, but on this one, the barrel is rare. So I would need to open these up multiple times over to hopefully get the part I want. Now here's what happens if you instead play with other players. Other players can also get these relics at the same time as you, so you've brought down the farming time by a quarter straight away because they've already gone and got the relics. And then opening up the relics, they can open them at the same time as you, bringing down the farm time there as well. And then if you go and get stuff that you don't actually want, you can trade it to other players for the premium currency platinum, because despite it being a premium currency, spoilers, I've never spent money on this game. Seriously. I don't know if DE want me to say that or not, I don't care. I've never, ever spent a single penny on this game. I've spent other people's money by virtue of trading platinum from other players. I have just farmed that much and thrown all the pieces to other people, taken the platinum. We made like, what, 450 from a single mod earlier today. That's a lot. And then use that to buy the stuff that I'm just not getting. So rather than being unlucky for 20 hours, dragging my face through the dirt, I can just go and buy the item I want off someone else. I do the farming to get the platinum, and then spend the platinum on the other bits that the farm decided to give me the middle finger over. It was a ribbon, guys, yeah. It was a ribbon I sold. And it goes both ways. You know, I've got some prime parts in here which are spares and duplicates, which I'm slowly selling. Let me see. Where have I got a full set in here for demonstration purposes? Should have somewhere. Surely. Surely I've got a full set of something. Rubico. Here we go. Yeah. Here's a perfect example. I've got the Rubico Prime full set here. I've got all the pieces to make one, but I already have one. So I will be selling that to someone else instead. And this is something that presently, unless they traded with other players, they basically just couldn't get it. So in that way, I've already farmed a different weapon that I can then sell to someone else. So you can play this game solo, but I strongly advise against pure solo. You can still run the missions on your own if you really want to, and you can still get all the stuff on your own if you really want to. But the more you work with others, the more you will be able to achieve. I do recommend that. Have I got a spare Harrow Prime chassis? When you say spare, I mean I might be selling one if I have it. I have none. I have none. Sorry. Absolutely none. I play a lot of this game solo when it's convenient to do so. But a lot of the time it is convenient to play with other players as well. How much plat do I want the Rubico Prime blueprint? I'm not doing trades on that right now, Oku. I did the ribbon trades because they are honestly a pain to actually get around to selling. But for general Prime items, I do trading off stream. I have roughly $89 worth of platinum. Oh, fair enough. Thank you, Oven Cake. Which means I probably spent somewhere in the region of about $900 worth of platinum over time then. If I'm estimating correctly, yeah. I've probably spent 20k platinum. Easy. 25k, yeah. So I purchased frames for myself and for friends. I purchased cyan darners. I purchased colour palettes. I purchased cosmetics for my operator. I have purchased Origin reactors and Origin catalysts, just kind of out the wazoo. I purchased Former. I purchased Warframe slots and weapon slots, and quite a number of those. I rushed the Urayli research in the dojo, or rather the Vent Kids room in the dojo. That was 150 platinum in and of itself. Yeah, I've spent plat in a lot of places, even spending plat on just buying things from other players. That's still spending plat, because I had to earn it at some point. Tenergen? Yeah, I've got some Tenergen. What? No Tenergen, because Tenergen you buy with real money, don't you? I got deluxe skins, if that's what you're referring to. Purchased that. Like, for example, Equinox here. Equinox, I use this skin. That was platinum. And seriously, no, not a single penny. Not once, not ever. Because I've always just kind of farmed that damn hard. If I go into the appearance and colour palette, for example, you can see I've got some bits which you just get for free, but then others like the Orichin one, the Smoke one, I've just kind of picked those up for free. Is that the only two I've purchased? Might be the only two I've purchased. Don't really need that many. But I have purchased a couple colour palettes for free there. Well, for the platinum I've earned in-game. There are a few cosmetics here or there that I've just outright purchased. Like, for example, if we go to Urayli, I believe there was some bits on her that I purchased. Yeah, it was the leg guards. I remember now. These leg guards. Don't know how much they cost. Don't care anymore. I spent it. I bought it. It's fine. But because it's all in game, I genuinely don't care about the cost of it. How am I able to make you feel poor and I didn't spend anything? Dude, I've spent time. Okay? Don't forget, I have spent a hell of a lot of time in this game. Like 1,300 hours is not nothing, you know? 1,300 hours is not nothing. I also do have streamer luck, and that contributes a hell of a lot. And also, you know, I'm kind of sitting on stuff as well. I could, you know, like, have a little bit more platinum. In here is probably at least, you know, some platinum if I wanted to get around to it. So I could have a bit more if I wanted to. I just kind of... Some things I don't sell. Some things I don't sell. And if you haven't yet played Warframe, you have no idea why that room is so ridiculous. As someone who needs the endo, that is painful. Yeah. Have I got any more to put in that room? Probably check that. No. Oh, that's good. Average about 7 plat for a fully slotted item. Oh, okay. It's not too much in there then. It should only be about 1,000 plat in here. I mean, there are more pineapples than anything else. It might be a bit above the average, so it's probably not going to be that much more than 1,000 plat in here then. Maybe 1,500. It's not that bad. They are pretty, isn't it? They are very, very pretty. I know that the pineapples, these ones here, they should be at least 10 plat when you sell them. Or buy them. They should be at least 10 plat. So each one of those really spiky ones, 10 platinum. So 2 of those, you've now got yourself a Warframe slot, or Originated Catalyst, or Originated Reactor. And there's a few more. A few more. A few more, yeah. Oh, almost missed the Hydra there. Team Jeff. Cheers, my dude. Thank you. Alrighty then, guys. So, we need to keep getting the stuff. I'm not using you really. This little pixie manic thing, girl, whatever, go away. You know, let's bring out a lass who actually knows how to be a Warframe. Alright? Let's bring out someone who means serious business. Lieutenant Health and Safety Org would like to discuss my trip hazards. Health and safety regulations do not apply to how you choose to carpet your house. You know? Like, it is not a booby trap, and therefore it's not illegal in that regard. It is how I choose to decorate my personal quarters. They can fuck off, quite frankly. Did we get the relic? We did. It was a Miso relic. And we have one option, it's mobile defense. Okay. Okay. Alright, I didn't want to. Oh, and I've not got it. I've got a nice amount of traces, except I really haven't. I'll just have to upgrade it as much as I can afford. Oof. I know I could run some relics to go get some traces, but I'm not about that right now. Ooh, 10-2. Don't usually approve of anything politics here, so I'm gonna... I know you go for a bad joke there, but I'm gonna ask you to be a little bit more sensitive on that one. That's definitely getting into the political side. Should we trace farm? Nah, that's effort. We're not putting in effort, we're relying on streamer luck. I mean, we got a flawless, we got... Oven Cake, did you not get the relic? I thought you were with us. Oven Cake, did you not get the relic? Bruh. I opened up a specific relic. Were you not with us? I'm sure you were with us. If you don't have it, then fair enough, but bruh, come on. Didn't want to not rad it? Bruh. We just farmed it to open it. Just do as much as you can with it. Come on. Thank you. The difference between Flawless and Radiant isn't that big either. I think it's, is it 4% chance of Flawless? It's not a 4% chance of Flawless. It's like a 4% loss on Flawless. You start at 2%. On 10%, sorry, on maximum it's 10%. I think it's like 6% on Flawless. Yeah, so you're losing a 4 percentage point difference. I have done multiple videos covering this kind of topic, so I definitely know my relics.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of...
I'm about to go get extra tracers right now.
Be prepared for the business.
I could, won't.
I can't do this without you.
Also, yes, I have subsumed Vile Rush onto my Equinox. Deal with it. 4% each player. I am aware of the math there, Days Tank. Thank you for reminding me. I am definitely aware of the math behind it. You'll find that one thing I am definitely clued in on is the math on RNG stuff in this game. That is actually my forte. If there was a niche description of the Kengineer channel, it is Ken does math about the game. I'm good. Oh, Space Cadet, happy birthday! My condolences for having a birthday straight after Christmas. But otherwise, happy birthday. You're now old enough to drink? I have no idea how old you are. Because that varies in almost every country. Well, every country, not almost every country, because there's no unison. How is he here? I mean, you're allowed to be on Twitch from age 13. Like, you know.
Proceed and prepare.
21. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Because, like, even in the UK, old enough to drink has some extreme variation depending on what old enough you're actually asking. Like, for example, if you are saying old enough to have your first drink legally, that's 5 years old in the UK. But old enough to have your first drink at a restaurant, I believe that's 14. Within very specific limitations. And old enough to drink to your heart's content is, it's 18, isn't it? Or was it 16? I think it got up buffed to 18. Yeah. Ooh, a Harrow chassis. You don't get that every day. So yeah, old enough to drink really does vary, even within the country you're varying it within. How is he here? On the one day he gets to celebrate an ability to get wasted legally? It turns out some people, when they gain the legal ability to drink, don't immediately want to become shit-faced. Like, some people actually just don't want to do that. Fun fact. I mean, I've never had a drop of alcohol myself, outside of anything that was inside of a medicine. Never drunk any alcohol recreationally, ever. Fun fact. So, you know, turns out not everyone wants to get shit-faced, even in the UK. That's right, Harry Gal, yeah. I mean, fair enough, Space Cadet, fair enough. Quite honestly, if you go through your entire life never drinking alcohol, whilst you will be missing out on certain alcohol-specific experiences, you won't exactly have lost anything. That's my personal opinion on it. Does the UK have more or less drunk driving accidents per capita than the US? No idea. That's not a statistic I know off the top of my head. No idea on that. That's a good one, Lynn. You only drink to be sociable. Sometimes you're so sociable you can't stand up. Yes. Much sociable. Very well. Good luck on that, 10-2. I just mentioned how often I drink, so good luck on that. Unless you want me taking shots of tea. Alright, we're good here. We're good. Let's extract, see what we got. slide my way through that because Equinox can do that. And no. We tried. We tried. We tried. Dang it. Ah. Back to disrupting Grenier operations? Seems like it. We need another relic. I like bouncing between the two. It gives a bit of variety for starters. You know, you're always doing the same thing just to try and reach a statistical minimum. And secondly, it means we get exactly as much as we need. Tipstream saying, hello from new viewer. What kind of streams do I do? Well, on Wednesdays and Sundays, like today, we do a Warframe stream here. It's 3 hours from 7 till 10 UK time. I sometimes run a little bit over 10 o'clock, but that's the scheduled time for it to come to an end. As for Fridays, that's the third and other type of stream. Those are always not Warframe. For the last year, they've been pretty much always Among Us, although on Friday upcoming, it's not going to be Among Us, and instead it's going to be a game of the choice of the subscribers here on the channel. So to those of you who have subscribed today, whether you've done it yourself or been gifted a subscription, make sure you're over on the Discord. You can vote on which game is actually played on the upcoming Friday variety stream. But yeah, that's the short and long of it. We do Warframe Wednesday, Sunday, and we do not Warframe on Fridays. There is an exception of this time next week where I'm doing an Ask Me Anything stream to celebrate the start of the new year, to reflect on the past, look forward to the future, and for me to give the present of a Harrow Prime Access giveaway. All of that on the stream next week, guys. Now, Tentu has requested twice over a Harrow. Alright. Tentu, did you want to request twice, or were you just re-putting that in case I didn't have a list of them on my left here? Alright, fair enough, Cake. You go grab yourself some extra traces. So, Tentu, did you want to suggest Harrow twice, or just the once there? Because I can refund you the one. No, twice? Okay, fair enough. 2 missions worth of Harrow. Sure. Not my first pick, I'll be honest, when it comes to farming disruption. But he's not the worst. I have no idea what you were saying there. I fussed. I have no idea what you're saying there. Alright, now this is what I've currently got on Harrow Prime. This one was going for the max range on Rest of Rage. So that was a leveling build. Let's go clean that up now. He's no longer a leveling build. Let's go clean that up. There it is. Remove infusion. Thank you very much. Don't forget what his passive does. I remember what his passive does. Okie dokie. Also, you gotta love this stat at the moment. You gotta love this stat. Anyone asking about how confusing is Warframe, he gains, at this level, 200% shield, 200% health, 50% energy max, and 1%... Yeah. Harrow is the 1%, guys. Says it right there. Rank bonus? 1%. 1% more lore. He's such a good prime, he has the 1%. Yep. 1% more size? No, that'd say size. Come on now. Come on now. It's just 1%. Is that top 1%? Who's to know? Could be the boss of 1%. Maybe Rel was actually just really bad at classes. Did Harrow get a prime trailer? I don't think I've seen one, no. I mean, given what he came out around, I don't think that was their focus, to be honest, yeah. 1% more holy, 1% more spooky, same difference. 1% in social score? Whoa now. 1% more edgy than Sevagoth for having a hood. I mean... fair. At the same time, I have also added this on the back of him. Maybe Rel was a rich kid? I think all of the Tenno were rich kids, you know? Like, they were getting the schooling there with a Cephalon teacher, on top of having Mother Intrati teaching them, They were part of that colony ship, part of the Origin Empire, so they're probably at least of some status as a family, you know? I'm pretty certain all the Tenno were rich kids. I'm pretty certain they all were. Like, you don't just put any old pauper onto a ship like that, no. Any old pauper is walking down the mines. They were a rich kid. They were part of the Origin, I'm sure. And if they weren't, well, law. May I request a randomizer fashion? A randomizer the fashion? What, you want me to randomize the colours? I mean, we can see what happens if I randomize the colours, if you want. Shall we? Shall we? Oh. Well, that is surprisingly festive right there. Holy shit, we just randomized into Christmas Harrow. Let's do it. Let's do it. Christmas Harrow it is. Santa Prime. Yep. Oh, I should probably also sort out my mods. You saw that, guys. I didn't do that. That was purely randomized. 100% randomized right there. I didn't do that. I do need to fix up this, though, because currently... yeah, this is terrible. Overextended can go. I'd like to have some strength on this, please, and thank you very much. Duration efficiency where it is at is alright. Range is alright. Is duration good? No. No, I want more duration on that. Let's have some more duration. Yeah, that should be fine. And then... shield tanking is going to happen a lot, but I can try and fit vitality into here. Ooh. I'm going to do that. Well, we'll do that. There we go. Now it fits. Yeah, that's a terrible build. Let's do it. Oh, did I have flow on there? I do, yeah. Good. It's all good. When do I think we'll get Grendel Prime? Not for a while yet. Not for a while. We've got quite a few frames to go through for primation first. So, not for a while. We've got... Cora still needs to be done, Garuda, Wisp, Gorse, then we're on to Grendel. I think there might be some other I'm missing in there. Hildrin, actually, yeah. Baruch. Any more? Revenant? Yeah, Revenant as well. So, you know, there's actually quite a bit in a way. Quite a bit to go. Garuda or Hildrin Prime next, which am I betting on? Out of those two? It'd be Garuda, isn't it? Be Garuda. Yeah, we got a long while to wait until Grendel Prime. We got a long while to wait on that one. Saint Nick doesn't look so good these days. Why are we waiting on Quintus? Quintus! Quintus! Stop writing in chat and say yes on the mission. Come on, dude! Fuck it. Fuck it. Harry got wanted in? Sorry, what now? I didn't see a message of an invite, was it? No? It already came in. There we go. Alright. Welcome on in, Harry Gal. You're lucky I caught Quintus's message there. You couldn't figure out chat. Alright, alright. I should probably put that in the join message. Now we'll go. I ain't waiting any longer. Let's go. We've not got a lot of Scourge pieces so far. And that's actually slightly annoying. The stream look hasn't been going so great right now. So let's push this forwards. Let's push this forwards. Didn't want to spam in game without asking. So if you want to join into a squad in game, how it works here is you do need to send me a message in game. It's about the only thing I want a message in game for. Because if it's filled in with chat messages that should be in chat, no, don't do that. I'm keeping the chat in game open for join requests because otherwise I will lose those. Because let's face it, Twitch chat is full of memes. So, yeah. For anyone looking to join in squads throughout any of these streams here, you're absolutely welcome to join in, so long as you meet the requirements for the mission. All you have to do is send me a message in game at some point throughout the stream saying you want to be there. Don't wait until the last second or I will miss you. Oh, come off it, Daze Tank. You know there's memes here. You're a walking meme yourself, surely. Wow, did we really just get a double red key drop? That's wasteful. And black. Alright, let's charge this up. Let's start popping out some energy, shall we, guys? And how much do we want to go? 40 energy kills about right. Fire rate buff, why not? Count me in. I'd kill some enemies over here, but they're all dead. There we go, let's get some energy. Oh, it's beautiful. Ah, it's beautiful. You need energy? I've got energy out there for you. Oh, I should have put natural talent on that. I forgot about that. Come on, give me the headshot. There it is. Alright, what key am I holding on to? I'm holding on to the light blue one. Which is not this way, it's that way. Let's go get this popped in. I'm gaining energy from my companion killing things as I dash through this mission. That's kind of sad. Yeah, I know I don't need that much energy normally. Oh, that one's dead. Well, I barely saw any of them this round. That's good. If you pick up the double keys, you can save the duplicate. Problem is, picking up the duplicate key, one, requires me to let someone else go and put the key in. And it's usually better not me to wait around on someone else to do what I can just do. Secondly, it restricts me then to using my secondary or my melee, and they both kind of suck at the moment. I've got bad ones equipped. What's the synergy of Harrow and Voracious Metastasis? Haven't looked into any synergy there, Quintus. Haven't looked into it. Oh, hello, Shadow Stalker. How's your face doing? Has it been ripped off yet? Oh, give him a moment, he's doing a thing. And he's dead. And another Dread Blueprint for the pile. Sure. Anyone need some energy? Energy going around. What do I think of Tribunal? Tribunal. From Tribunal? Not that one. Not that one. Oh, is it an augment? Alright. You can drop the second key in yourself using operator. Oh. Haven't thought of trying that. Third ability augment. Well, can't say I remember it off the top of my head, Sonicross, so I'll have to have a look at that at another time. Or Quintus can link it. Okay, that's effort. Condemn augment. Other players will trigger 50% of the effects of penalty throwable when attacking chained enemies. I'm not really chaining enemies all that often. Don't really see a need to it. It gives you the ability to outsource the kills and health restore, but big fat meh on that one. I use Harrow more to be the murderer myself, not to hopefully try and chain things just before, you know, Ember or Mesa get their hands on the enemy. If you got someone who's stealing the kills from you as Harrow, Harrow just tends to kind of suck. There's no getting around it. You just kind of suck at that point as Harrow. Someone else is taking all the kills, and it's going to be tough to get into place to use Condemn before the kill-stealing nukes happen. Yeah, it comes in very meh, in my opinion. Rushing over here because I don't see this one being done yet. Good thing I've come over here. Woo! Whoever popped this one wasn't covering it. Woo! That got close. And we got a G4. G4 is not the one we want, I don't think. Ah well, we'll keep going. Now, this level, I don't really need to be using Harrow's kit all that much. But one thing you can do with Harrow is you can actually use his Condemn on the Demolishers. They can nullify themselves out of it, and then you just recast it. You can actually hold them in place with Condemn. Oh, they got that key. Alright. Oh, nice, Cyphus. Nice. I'm just kind of jumping around at the moment. Where's the enemies? Come on. My map says there is a key somewhere out that way. Somehow I feel that is not true. Somehow I just feel that's not quite true. Oh, hello, key. Alright, who's popping conduits and not covering them? Come on. One's mistake, twice? Come on. Yeah, I definitely should have put natural talent on Harrow. More keys available when we need them. More importantly, held. You see? Perfect. They nullify out of it. You re-trap them. And you let your Sentinel kill it. Oh, that's embarrassing for you, dude. That's embarrassing. Death by Sentinel as a Demolisher. Ooh. That's BM right there, and I love it. Have you ever seen a Demolisher killed by a Sentinel before? I have. Oh, and that one's dead as well. Excellent. H3. Ooh, hello, 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 hello. Wait, we already had that. Oh, yeah, it's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. Never mind. Never mind. I got excited for a moment. No, that's the wrong one. How's the new update? It's good. It's good. But yeah, I definitely should have put National Talent on this Harrow Prime. My bad. Alright, sure. Try it. What are my thoughts on animation cancelling Harrows 4 with double escape? Wow, that's cheesy. That is really cheesy. I mean, of all the cheeses out there, that is especially cheesy. No. That's stupid. I mean, it wasn't really that much of a speed increase because I was a bit slow at hitting it, but that's cheesy. Yeah, I'm just not going to do that one ever again. Things like cancelling the dialogue of endlessly speaking NPCs for the same mission I've done a bajillion times, looking at you, Lloyd. You know, I'll do that one. But that, nah. That's some stinky cheese right there. That's some go look in a mirror and think about what you've done level of cheese right there. Hard pass. I just realised I have 2,840 shields. Harrow, calm down. Bruh. Ooh, another key. And I no longer need this key. Let me just drop that one. I ain't holding it. Octavia levels of cheese? Oh, no, not quite. Octavia invented cheese in this universe. She saw a world without cheese and she said, let there be dairy. And there was. And it was invisible and made the sound of music, and it's horrifying. That is a Nell piece. I have the Nell. I currently have it equipped, so... No bueno. Oh, well, they're all dead. Thoughts on the update? Focus on operators, amps, arcanes, focus schools, maybe even the island's damage reduction formula. Thoughts on an update. Focus on those. I feel like there could be plenty of space for an update there. Absolutely. Do I want it to be a priority? Not sure, really. Not sure. When it comes to my thoughts on futures, I mostly don't really venture much of one. Because there's a lot of people, they'll come up with a bajillion different ideas and inventions for how things could be, should they maybe, possibly this. If it's not fixes, it's honestly not a discussion worth having. That's how I feel about it. Unless you are a game designer for the game, it's mostly just a tired discussion at that point. But let's reload. I don't say that to have a go at anyone. I say that because it's just a matter of fact. Because whatever I could say or come up with is a pure invention by me. I could come up with focus trees, I could come up with new amp designs, I could come up with any of that, and it would be a complete and total invention. It's a wish list. If it was even that, it could just be anything. And it's fruitless. It just feels pointless to me, quite honestly. It's nice to think about what could be sometimes, but mostly it just comes across a bit pointless. Imagine trying to improve the game cringed? No, that's not what I mean, Days Tank, and you know that's not what I mean. Cool. And if you're meaning to reply to someone else with that, best to use the app. Because I could suggest right now dozens of frames. I could suggest whole new game modes. I could suggest whole new expansions altogether. I could suggest ways the questline could go in the future. And all I'll be doing is setting everyone up for disappointment about what will never be. Because I'm not a game designer. I don't work at Digital Extremes in any capacity whatsoever. So all of that would be purest fantasy. At that point, if I want purest fantasy, I play Dungeons & Dragons, you know? Because there I do get to decide what actually happens. The benefits of being a forever DM. It's like writing fanfic and getting disappointed when it doesn't become canon. Yeah, basically. Yeah, exactly that. Writing fanfic and being disappointed when it doesn't happen. Or even just being disappointed that it's likely not to happen. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we had this fanfic, but we don't. On that topic, you want to know, what would I add to the game if I could add it? I'll keep that brief, and the main thing I would add, specifically add, not remove, the main thing I would add would be a RNG pity system. Across the board, everywhere. Anywhere there is RNG, there would be a new pity system. For those of you unfamiliar with what a pity system is, it means basically, if you fail to get a thing, then the game will actively improve your chances of you getting that thing until you get it, and then the chance comes back down again. So say there was a 10% chance of getting a drop. If you didn't get it in those first 10 times, then your chance of getting it will have gone up significantly, so that by the 20th or 30th, you're guaranteed to get it. Whereas Warframe doesn't have that. Warframe has no pity system. Will we just get there? I can't remember which one it was. But we've not got the one we needed. It's the something 11 one we need. S11, I think. Apex has that with their heirlooms? Yeah. You'll see it in a variety of games. Often your more loot boxy monetized ones, to be honest. It's present in Apex, it's present in, for example, things like, even like Raid Shadow Legends has it, God's sake. So, if it's going to be all over those places, I'd kind of like to see it added into here. You look at the timescales I put out in my videos for how long it can take some people to farm stuff. Some people will be farming for a ludicrous amount of time for stuff here, which most people will get in a reasonable amount of time. And that's not a fault of that player. They've not done anything wrong other than be unlucky. I don't like that. So I would add a pity system. That's what I would do. If I was working for one project at DE, that is exactly what I would do. And I can guarantee everyone in the community, everyone who is not part of the lizard quotient, will be happy with that. There will be the lizard people who will be like, no, back in my day, we farmed things without these hand-holding stuff. And those people, as soon as you see them make those comments, you can block them and ban them from your life. Because they are grognards. But for the rest of everyone, the other 97% of us would go, yeah, no, come on. Let's be fair to the time we are spending. Couple of like saying, just hit MR12 yesterday. What good some good weapons I can use at MR12? Well, some of the best ones you obtained before MR12. You guys got this one? You got him? You got him? Yeah, you got him. Like for example, the Fullman, you can pick that up at MR8. The Amprex is at MR10. You can pick up various primes at this stage. You can get Cooper and Tenet weapons at an even lower MR than that. You've got an access to a lot of the real good weapons. Specific to MR12? No idea. I'll be honest. My advice kind of stops at MR8 and says grab the Fullman and then thereafter just grab what you like. Because the Fullman will carry you through pretty much everything you need it to. For a very long time. Are there really people here recommending Ignis Wraith? Are you really recommending the Ignis Wraith in this channel? Oh my god. I got people here who don't know what my thoughts are on the Ignis Wraith. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that is sacrilege. You might as well start besmirching the name of the Lord and Saviour, the Almighty Clem, God of RNG. Archoplasma, then that's acceptable. What are my thoughts on the Soma Prime? I actually have never built it. Genuinely, never got around to it. It's there in the list of things I could have, and I don't have it, so I have no opinion on it. Simply that, really. Fullman's a fantastic weapon. Oh, it's absolutely amazing. It's the only weapon I've done 2 videos on, and for very good reason. Because the first one didn't give it anywhere near enough credit. What was my first prime frame weapon? First prime weapon, no idea. Possibly the Lex Prime, but I couldn't tell you for certain. First prime frame, Equinox Prime. I was on the low-level defense mission on Earth, Lith. And I was trying to get some relics for God knows what. I was farming that mission, and one mission I came into, the enemies were just dying. Nothing seemed to be touching them. Nothing was happening. The enemies just died. It was actually a bit confusing. And I had a look, and I saw that there was these thin little ribbons going around on my screen, making a ring around the map. And as I watched, they were centered on this one other player going around. It's like, oh, okay. So his ribbons are doing this, right? Because the enemies step into this ribboned ring, and then they just die. Something would happen, they'd start screaming, and then they'd die. And so I had a look at what frame it was. He was using Equinox Prime. I was like, well, I want that frame then. This is a frame which can just exist, dances around in this pretty little dress of things, or whatever they were using. There's some crazy cosmetics on. They send out a couple ribbons, and everything just dies. Hell yeah, I wanted that frame. That was power right there. It was me using my Bratton. Just like, no, at that point I think I had a Boltor. Boom, 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 boom. And that Boltor, it was just nothing compared to this Equinox. So that was my first prime. Do you get Axes from here? No, we don't get Axes here. At this stage, it is purely and only Miso Relics we're going to get. Unless we somehow really mess up. Hoping to get that one relic we need at the moment. Should have around about a 1 in 7 drop chance, something like that. Just not dropping at the moment, but we'll get it. What was my first holy shit I'm underpowered moment? I think that was, let me think. Yeah, it's probably about the middle of the star chart, like just after Saturn, or maybe around the Saturn area, because I hadn't looked into modding or much at that point, all the way up right through Ceres. I just kind of blundered through missions and just everything worked. You know? The game didn't actively try to make things difficult at that stage for me, and so I just kind of succeeded. but then reached the point where that didn't work. Suddenly, the enemies were tanking, and really, it came out of left field. Yes, thanks, guys. I do see the request for Limbo. I also see that it's a bit far down the list, so we're not going to get time for it. We're trying to get this relic, but we might just run out of time altogether, guys. So if I don't get to all the pick frame requests, I will be refunding those requests. Have I ever used Oberon? Yes, I've used every single Warframe in the game except for Excalibur Prime, because I can't use them. Every other Warframe I've used and leveled, absolutely. I've been holding this key, and I don't actually need it. God damn it. I can hold it, I'll hold it, I'll hold it. Just means I can't kill the next Demolisher. Probably. Tank. That was a headshot. That was 100% a headshot. Ooh! Hello! Hello, 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 hello. Yep, that's the one. Dip. I finally hold a key. Don't even need to. Is Nell Prime good? Haven't had time to test with it yet. Sorry, guys. Haven't had time to test with it. Christmas kind of got in the way. And Caliban and Nataruk. And the melees. And the quest. And more Christmas. I'll let you know, don't worry. I'll let you know as and when I've got the chance to. Do I think they'll give us another Umbra? And if they do, what frame would I like to see as an Umbra? Will they give us another Umbra? No idea, they've said nothing about it. What frame would I like to see as an Umbra? Honestly, which frame it is doesn't really matter to me. Because being Umbra'd doesn't really matter to the frame that much. It's more the story related around it. They could do that with anything, really. So, I don't know, and I'm not fussed. Sorry if that sucks as an answer, but that's the reality of it. Alrighty then, so that was a Harrow request from Tentamisiek, who then also requested Harrow for the actual opening of said relic. So fingers crossed it's something Harrow friendly, guys. Fingers crossed it's something Harrow friendly. It's mobile defense still, no other option. Oh well. We'll take it. We'll take it. Scourge Prime. Oh. No, we need some traces. We need some traces. Invite. Sorry, Evan Cake. We've got everyone who's just got the relic together. So we're going to be doing this together. Guys, that is complete lack of traces. So we're going to do a quick one because, honestly, not even 50. I definitely need some traces. So let's quickly just do any old lith. Anyone, doesn't matter. Let's get some traces real quick, and then we'll run that relic. I'm okay, thank you, Solarcross. I don't need the Harrow build, but thank you. The red Arabic writing that comes up after missions sometimes. Oh, that was originally a teaser for an upcoming next stage of the quest line, and it's stayed in the game ever since. I'm not going to say any more than that as a potential spoiler for those who've not experienced it, ironically, given that I allow all spoilers on this stream, but you know what? I'm just going to hold off on that one. That one's more well explained by Googling it than I could ever tell you, because I don't remember what it translates as. Is there an Archon I would want to play as? No, I don't like playing as NPCs. Because NPCs usually tend to have very limited janky kits designed for anti-player use, not for player use. So, none is the answer there. Speed through here. Any of you corrupted? I don't know, I'll kill you anyway. I want the corrupted enemies. You are not corrupted. I heard that. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, wow, 3 from 1 corruption zone. That's weird. And got them all. Let's go. Is there any frame I'd want to fight as a boss? Just for the sake of a frame to fight as a boss? No. And would I design an entire boss fight around the idea of a frame to see how I would like it? No, that's fanfic game design again. I'm going to steal that term. I like that term. Fanfic game design. Ah, almost made that. Okay. And that's going to give us some traces. Yep, I'm going to give out some traces to this form of blueprint here. Game 5 from Killer Jays. That's good. This will give us all the traces we need to at least get my relic to flawless. Oh yeah, good point. We already fight frames, don't we? Yeah. I'm happy to talk about small fixes, small adjustments, corrections to frames that need corrections, yeah, really. I'll skip on the fanfics. You enjoy writing those in your own time, and you enjoy posting them onto Reddit and see if Reddit likes them. For me, I'll just skip. Alright, let's go crack open this relic now. Skitterage. Wow, I've got quite a few traces in that. We had 49 before. Nice. I can't go all the way up, but flawless will do just fine. Let's do this. She's got some features. She has. She's got some features. Those features are lackluster in every regard. That's my problem. Nothing about her, and I really do mean nothing about her, shines. Where she can CC some enemies that aren't normally CCable is either a bug or just poorly communicated to the ends of the earth. Overall, she's just exceedingly frustrating to try and work with. Exceedingly. Nope. That was a bad bullet jump. Get me up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get the jump. There it is. You ready, Zephyr, if you ordered Zephyr from Wish? Oof. Oof. Come on, where are the enemies at? There's one. There's grunted enemies, I mean. Give us that reactant. Let us open the relic. And just let you know, guys, as well, this is going to be the last mission of today's stream because we are at the end of the scheduled time slot, as it were. So if you've not yet got in on today's Platinum Raffle, make sure you do grab yourself a ticket by hitting the blue spanner icon at the bottom of your chat window. Because if you're in it, you can win it. If you're not, you don't. Pure and simple. And if you are enjoying the channels, if you are enjoying basically everything the Ken's do in general, consider hitting the subscribe button. You can do it for free if you got Twitch Prime, Amazon Prime. And if you haven't got that, well, it's a little bit of your local currency then. I believe the prices are even adjusted for local areas based on, you know, how the currency does or something like that. I don't understand the economics of it. I just know it's somehow cheaper in Russia to subscribe than it is in the UK. Okay, that's just a thing. The spam? Yeah, turns out there's a couple people who kind of forgot to get around to it. That's why I mentioned it. Because if I don't mention it, we'll get to the raffle and there'll be 20 odd people going, oh, there was a raffle. Oh. Oh. But I wanted to win. And yes, I have seen comments to that effect. That's why I call it out. Somehow I only got one other person with that 4. Huh. I thought the range was better than that. I know what the range is, I just thought I was in range of more people than that.
That's it.
Hello, Baloo, how are you doing today?
Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Just let you guys know as well, just as a quick recap, on Wednesday we have got another Warframe stream. On Friday we have got a variety stream. So it's going to be not Warframe, and you guys get to pick what game is going to be streamed on the day there. So if you are a subscriber here on Twitch, or if you are a supporter on Patreon, then you can head on over to the Discord in the subscriber-only channel, the Supporter Tea Lounge. There is currently a vote open for you to choose what game is streamed on Friday. Obviously, if you're not a supporter or subscriber, then you can't access it. It's a perk! Believe it or not, that's how it works, yeah? Yeah? Alright. Get to this next location. I think someone else picked up the data mouse, so we'll just kind of hold here. Send out the Invuln. Charge up the Thurible. That should do. We don't need that much energy. Should be plenty of kills. There we go. Just dish out like 100 energy. It's fine. That's balanced. Yeah, I think everyone's got a lot of energy right now. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm glad you appreciate all the bits and pieces I do here. Just an FYI as well, I nearly lost those letters. If any of you are really interested in the actual data behind my videos, you know, things like how I figure out the drop chances and drop rates for stuff, or how I do the damage calculations, all of that is available on Patreon. So under the section called Meet the Math, which is on the tier 2 and above on Patreon, there I upload all the spreadsheets and data that I use for the videos I put out. So if you do want to see behind the scenes on that side of stuff, that's the way to have a look at it. When you subscribe, you get access to the entire back catalogue all at once. So even if you only have subscribed for a month, you get the whole, everything in that month and before it. Until, of course, your month sub runs out. Monthly thing. Hammer Bulgogi saying, the recent Void Rig video was exactly what I need as a new player. There we are. See, that's exactly why I put it out there. I'm glad that worked for you. Oh yeah, a lot of us can get lucky, a lot of us can get unlucky. Sometimes, you just need a little bit of streamer luck. That's just the way it goes. GG. Streamer luck go burr? Absolutely. I mean, we did our triple radiant and flawless, but GG. We got it. Perfect timing? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, I haven't got the full Scourge Prime there, but that's the hardest part to get, if I recall correctly. Perfect stream luck flex? Well, what was it? No, 2 streams ago? Yeah, I think it was 2 streams ago. Managed to get Harrow Prime here in 4 relics. Each part took exactly 1 relic. A relic run. That was mad. Quintus, Killer Jays, Harry Gal, thank you very much for joining in. It's been a pleasure having you in the squad here, and GG's all round on that. You enjoy yourselves. That said, guys, that is going to wrap us up in terms of those missions here today. But that means it's now also time to do the Platinum giveaway. So if you've not yet grabbed your ticket, I've already mentioned it a couple of times now, but if you've not yet grabbed it, make sure you're hitting that blue spanner icon at the bottom of your channel chat window. There we are, get the words out. This is why I keep the stream to 3 hours. My mouth just starts bumbling over itself, and words stop coming out at that point. The words vanish altogether. I'm just going to go find where the list of everyone's thingamajigs are. A brief scare there because the bot hung for a moment. No, it's all good. There's the records. I'm just going to close up those requests now. Flap. There we are. That's closed. If you didn't already get yourself a Riven Raffle ticket, Riven Raffle ticket? Oh my god, we haven't done that in a year. If you haven't got yourself a Platinum Raffle ticket under the Platinum giveaway, too late. It's now closed. Let me grab the full list. Oh, there is a lot of names in here today, guys. There is a lot of names in here today. In fact, you can see on screen now, there are this many names in here today. Woo boy! Let's give that a few shuffles, because one of you on any platform is about to be the winner of today's Platinum giveaway. That winner is today. Big shout out to the Real Oven Cake. Well, there we are. A brand spanking wonderful reward you get for joining in on all these missions today, Oven Cake. The spinner has chosen you, my dude. Congratulations. I'll be reaching out to you here on Twitch in just a little moment to confirm your Warframe username and the platform. Obviously, we've just seen you in-game, but I'm just going to send that out to you to make sure I do get that exactly right. I'll send you all the details in a message here on Twitch a little bit after the stream has ended. And to everyone else here on the stream, thank you very, very much for joining in. I'm going to see now who we can give a raid on over to. Who do we want to give a raid to today, guys? Eh? Who do we want to give a raid to? Who do we want to say hi to? You know, we could go any one of the Warframe streams out there. We could go to a not Warframe stream if you really want something different. Let's see, who do we want to go to? Who? Who is live is the question. I'll have a look down my list here. I see a suggestion. As Evasion, Zandy Pants. Oh, we went to Zandy Pants last time. No, I don't like raiding the same person too often. We went to Zandy Pants exactly last stream, so it's a hard pass on that one. But as Invasions, we haven't been to them in a hot minute. Let's have a look here. Ninja as... That's 2 for Az. Out of the 2, Ninja or Azen. We'll go Azen this time. I can't remember last time I went to Azen Invasions. I'm just going to make sure I get past the adverts, and then we'll do the raid. Alright, Solar Cross, you have yourself a good one. Remember as well, guys, if you haven't yet headed over to the Discord, make sure you do head on over to the Discord there. Connect up with that, because over on the Discord, I'm taking questions for the AMA stream, which is going to be this time next week. This will be the end of it this time next week, in fact. So make sure you have got your questions up in that channel there. Any questions you may have about Warframe, about the Kenjina channels, Twitch, YouTube, any of it, or even personal questions, pop them on over there. I'll be able to answer your questions thoroughly and properly on that stream there. We can have a deep heart-to-heart about it, you know? Get real into the nitty-gritty of things. But I've gone through the adverts finally now on this side, so we're going to go give a raid over here. I'm just going to copy-paste their username, because otherwise I'm going to type it wrong. And it's active. Excellent. There we are, guys. That is all from me now. We're going to go raiding over. I do hope you have enjoyed yourselves today, and I'll see you again on Wednesday for more Warframe. Bye-bye.